getting my soup. Yep, I'm here.
Ready as I'll be.
Alrighty. So, about early in the morning, maybe afternoon, the monk is slowly leaving towns with rumors that have been spreading through the city about a notorious gang further up the road. No real description on anybody besides the leader on what they can actually wield. And there seems to be someone running towards you, chasing. Hard to tell on what they're exactly doing, since there's something being lit up in the town behind you that you have just left. Go ahead, Jedediah.
Not seeing them. I'll probably just keep on running and try to get around them.
Around the monk?
Yes. I'm trying to get out of the town.
And what does Pixel do after seeing this bizarre sight? Someone fleeing from the town burning, and you're just leaving it when you thought nothing bad would happen.
You said the town's burning?
The town is burning, and someone is running away from the town burning.
I'm sorry, I'm stumped. He's gonna probably just stand there and watch.
Watch the town burn?
Oh, watch the person running. Towards him, or are they?
Oh, they kind of ran past you, so yeah, you're definitely able to catch them if you want to. If you want to chase them.
Past him. Sorry.
Yeah.
He'll just kind of look in the direction that they ran.
Oh, it'll be down the same road that you're going to be going down.
He will go back to the town to see what happened.
Okay. Need to pull out a new map. Of course I do. Sorry, give me one moment. I just did not have this map ready. If I can
That's
find
usually
it.
how DMing works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a bunch of big city maps ready, but none of those would fit. That one would not fit either.
Aiden?
Well, use the theater of the mind until I get a map set up. As you slowly look back in town, you can see the tavern, or rather the inn, that offered you a place to stay is being burnt down. The caravan has already left, so they don't have any immediate way to put out the fire other than the stream that's a little up north, going towards the port side, which is pretty much over in your direction.
Does the tavern look salvageable?
Roll me perception.
Perception.
Oh, with a 15, you can see people banging at the door, trying to open it, but it seems that it might be jammed shut.
Oh, he will go over and try and get the door open.
Alrighty. As you dash on over, and the Jedi kind of just leaving the scene. How do you want to open the door?
Can he try and kick it off its hinges? Like firefighter kick?
Yes, he can. Roll me that attack.
Would it just be considered an unarmed strike?
An unarmed strike, yes, and all doors have an AC of 10. Unless that changed in 5th edition.
No, it's still 10.
Okay, wanted to make sure. Yes, you definitely hit the door. Roll that damage. Alright, go ahead and describe what your character does as a couple people kind of come out of the tavern coughing heavily.
he kind of like makes quick work of ushering people out of the inn quickly and efficiently. He'll kind of like poke his head in a little bit, like kind of covering his mouth to just kind of peek in to make sure he got everyone out okay.
Okay. There are a couple people scurrying out. You know the bar innkeep and his wife, one of the few maids that run the bar, are coming out, and they seem to be the only ones in there. Coughing hard and barely able to catch a breath since the room is filled with smoke dumping out of the doorway as a escapist air rushes inward, fueling the fire a bit more.
He's going to grab the one man by the shoulders and kind of point in through the front door with a questioning look, as if to convey, like, if there's anyone else inside.
Okay. He looks at you a bit astonished that you just saved him, but with your inquisitive look and pointing at the inside, he's kind of puzzled a bit since you're not speaking to him directly. He doesn't know what you want from him.
He just gives one more aggressive point.
The alcohol's long gone. Just me and my wife were in there tending as guests were leaving for the morning.
Can I roll one more perception just to make sure everyone got out okay?
Go ahead. With a 20 perception, you hear crackling food. You hear alcohol burning, as if they had a few barrels full. But there are no other footsteps or people inside that you can see or hear.
Or he relaxes a little bit and he'll like usher the man and his wife farther away so they're out of like the smoke.
Alrighty. This town is quite small. It has the tavern in the middle of town, with smaller houses around and some good farming. They have a well at the center of town, but not nearly big enough to put the fire out, so it will just have to sit there and burn.
He'll like sit them down and use the well to get them something to drink to clear their throats.
Okay. As you clear their throats, they're coughing ever so slightly. They're looking at you a bit puzzled on why you help them, but understand that everyone has their own reasons. But unsure what you want, since you don't really speak.
He gives them a single nod, and then he will stand up, and he will grab his bags, and he will leave town and go back to what he was doing.
They're looking at you, looking at each other, looking back at you, and they have no idea what's going on. You saved them, and they don't know if they should blame you or to thank you, based on the situation.
He'll hold up like a single hand as like a goodbye gesture.
Okay.
Walk out.
Okay. How? So, would Jedediah's character ever stop running once the town's out of sight?
He'd probably stop running after a bit once he felt safe-ish.
Okay. I'll put the distance. I wish I would expand this map a bit, but let's get my players started here, and there you go. As Jedediah, the monk and the fleeing elf is coming to this stream with a nice stream passing through them. They can see a rather peculiar high elven lady slowly putting bodies into a caravan. The monk would know who these bodies are of the tiefling and the drow, who left a few hours earlier. And then you started hearing rumors on why they left. How do you guys want to proceed with the situation at hand? Whoever wants to start, go ahead. Nope.
I'm thinking about what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe Mr. Jedediah is probably there before he is. So.
Oh yeah, that's why I put him a good chunk ahead of you.
I'll just keep on moving down the road and walk past like I saw nothing.
Alrighty. And
At that point, she's going to look at this person and say, excuse me.
all you, Jedediah.
Hello.
Can you help me?
Sure. How can I assist?
Well, these bodies are heavy, and I'm having issues getting them actually into this place.
Not a problem. I'll start helping her load the bodies into the caravan.
Thank you.
As you slowly get a body into the caravan, the monk, a little further upstream, is seeing the person who fled the area with a random stranger dumping his friends from the caravan into their own caravan.
I just want to reiterate, these are the guys that he heard the rumors about the bandits charging the thing.
Yes.
Okay. These are the ones he was investigating, right?
I can't say whether these people are the ones who are charging people, but you knew the caravan was going to go out and try and stop them, and you can see that they're clearly dead and being dumped into their own caravan, is what you're seeing here.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if these were the bandits or if these were people stopping them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of he'll approach the scene. He's got one hand on his sat on his shoulder bag, and similar to a duffel bag, and he kind of just raises a very curious and confused eyebrow, and just kind of watches, not sure what to do with it.
Seeing this, you look fairly strong. Can you help us? I came across these bodies, and since the horses are magical, I was just going to take them to the town over to be buried.
What she said?
Can I roll an insight to see if she is lying?
Go ahead. You can very clearly the young lady is telling very much the truth.
Should I roll a separate insight for the man that he blatantly just saw run away from a burning city?
Go ahead. And how far of insight are you taking this, just to see if he's lying?
Just to be I guess it's more or less of what is the situation going on? With him specifically, since that was directed towards him. So he just saw him run from a burning city and is now helping this presumably nice high elf load bodies into a cart. Is this planned? Is this what is his deal?
My question is, why in the world is your neighbors vacuuming at 7 o'clock at night?
That is a good question.
That's my question.
Can you please just have them shut it off?
They should be done here shortly, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, go ahead. That's what you can tell. That he has no idea what has happened in the immediate area.
Mm.
Oh, but because of that nat 20, I can just give you this little bit.
He will give the high elf a single nod, kind of put his bag down off to the side, and will help her load bodies into the cart.
Thank you.
He kind of gives the guy some weary look, but just kind of goes about helping.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
She'll just simply say, I managed to flag this person down. Now, to be fair, I mean, he could be one of the bandits that actually murdered these people, but
he shakes his head.
Why? I never.
I look. I mean, it's true. You was running this way.
He's he's gonna pull out a notebook
Okay.
and he's gonna write down a single word. He's gonna write down 3 words, and he's going to show it to her, and it just says "started the fire," and then just makes a thumb towards the other town.
I look at both of them, and I just kind of raise an eyebrow, and then look at the other guy that's helping us, not the monk. You started a fire?
Oh, he will cross it out, and then underneath those 3 words, write the words "probably?" ?
This is an insult on my person. To think, I was so kind as to help you load these bodies into this cart.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, I'm waiting. You have a question?
Do you like treasure chests?
I'm sure, as you must know, everyone loves a good chest.
There's a buzzing chest in the back of this caravan. You want to look at it?
That depends. Buzzing in what way?
It's just buzzing.
Yes, but buzzing in the way it sounds like it's full of bees, or buzzing in the way a mimic does when it's anxious.
Well, it's not magical, that's for sure.
Oh god, is it a bag of bees? Offboard, I hate the bag of bees so much.
Either way, I figured we might as well just take these souls back to wherever I guess the town that way, and she just points to where she was headed.
Okay. As you guys are trying to load up these bodies, Elise and Gambit, you'll notice that these bodies looked a bit staged, their hands tucked inside of a dark black jacket, their eyes and mouths shut, something protruding, bulging from the chest area.
He's gonna put up a hand to stop Gambit and the high elf.
I'm gonna keep on trying to load the bodies.
Roll me strength.
I
He's
don't
gonna
see.
motion for the high elf to get back.
I take several steps back.
Okay. If you're trying to load up that body, please roll me a strength to see if you can pick up the body.
I just did.
Okay. 17. And which one are you trying to move? The tiefling or one of the drows?
One of the drows, because I'm pretty sure they're lighter.
Alrighty. As you slowly pick up a drow wearing leather armor with a bow on his back, a clear stab wound of an arrow on the back of him, with his plucking finger still dangling from the bow as you pick him up. As you slowly try to move him towards the caravan. And there they go, vacuuming again. Alrighty. So yeah, you slowly pick up one of them. I'll mark him orange. Or not. Alright, so why did you want to back up? The monk.
Oh. You're asking him offboard?
Yeah, as you backed up, you're seeing him lift up this body, and you decided to back up. Go ahead and continue.
Okay. He'll pull out his quarterstaff. And he will hesitantly. You said there's something protruding from the jacket?
Yeah, there's a bulge within his jacket.
On all of them?
Yep, there's one. Oh, sorry, on 2 of them. It should be more accurate. On, I believe it's on both the drows.
He'll go to the one that's still on the ground, and he'll use his quarterstaff to kind of see what it is. Like, move articles of clothing out of the way hesitantly.
As you slowly open up the jacket, there's a pocket on the inside. What appears to be like a glass jar lid, sealed. How do you want to go about trying to remove it from the jacket?
I kind of tap the monk on the shoulder
He looks
and
like,
kind of flick my hand and cast Mage Hand.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Making sure that I don't give away the same information twice from two different people, since events change everywhere. What is it, Echo? Is that so? Alrighty. As you slowly starting to grab this thing with Mage Hand, slowly pulling out the glass jar, an unknown liquid's on the inside. As you're starting to see the ears and horns of a tiefling on the inside of it. Ears of what appear to be elven, darkened, and horns of the tiefling.
Huh. That's not normal.
As you slowly pull it up, you hear a small clinging sound, but it did not come up with the jar.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here.
Can I roll like an investigation to see if there's anything dangerous on the bodies? Even though you said they could tell. You said we could tell it looks staged.
Yeah.
I guess could he roll an investigation to make sure the bodies aren't like there's nothing on them, traps, any type of dangerous things.
Go ahead. Since you're going to be searching the bodies, roll that investigation. Yeah. Attendance fairly good for starting out. As you slowly go over the body of this one, how do you want to search the body with his face and jacket and whatnot?
Just kind of like patting it down, making sure there's no obvious signs. So spells that could, well, not really spells, probably like just nothing abnormal, nothing that he has like does the body have any reason to cause concern from
Okay.
like just picking them up and putting them into the cart.
As you're petting him down, starting from, I assume, the chest, going down slowly, you hear a soft click. As pretty soon, a voice starts to play. Why didn't you move? Can't you see we're in a hurry? Your intentions mean little to me. And the recording stops.
He looks at the high elf, kind of confused.
She kind of tilts her head and pushes it again.
Where are you pushing at? All you saw, he was patting down the body, and this happened somewhere.
Do that again, she says.
He goes to do it again.
Roll me investigation. Oh, that's better. As you slowly pat down the body, nice and slowly, more careful this time, you can figure out that the click came right around where she just removed the jar. You hear the click going again. Why didn't you move? Can't you see we're in a hurry? Your intentions mean little to me. And the recording stops.
Can you figure out what's causing it?
What?
Can you try and figure out what's causing it?
You can definitely investigate, yeah?
I would like to also help look for that. Separate roles.
Go ahead. How do you want to investigate the body? Both of you.
Do you want me to do it with advantage, or do you want to
What's
just
your
do it separate?
Oh? Are you going to be aiding the elf checking down the body, or how do you guys want to do this? Describe your actions.
what's your modifier?
+8.
He's helping her.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage, Miss +8.
Wow, really? Even with
Wow.
the +8.
Oof.
Unlucky.
Alrighty, but it is high enough that you slowly pull out an amulet out of the pocket that was beneath the jar. It has a couple rounded. The second rounded edge is risen up just slightly. So when you push it down, it plays the recording.
Huh. Well, considering, and she looks at both of these people and say, considering their fingers were removed, and considering that they're dead, the second voice, I assume, is probably the person who murdered them.
He kind of puts like he kind of like holds his chin between his like index finger and his thumb as if contemplating something. And then he just kind of shrugs.
Alrighty. Well, there's the other drow in question. For what could be protruding from his chest is put into the caravan from our wonderful elven friend. Jedediah.
Yeah, I just put the body in the wagon and go back for the other one.
Alrighty.
Why aren't you two helping with the bodies? I thought that was the whole goal here.
He
She
gestures
looks.
to her amulet.
I push the button on the amulet.
And it plays the recording again.
Oh. If you don't mind, I'm gonna head on further down the road then.
I
You two have fun.
I grab the back of his collar with mage hand. I say, wait.
What do you want?
Are you some kind of coward?
No. I just don't want to be here right now.
Okay, well, you can finish helping us get the bodies on, and we would get to the other town very much a whole lot quicker than you just walking. Because I managed to fix the wheel that was broken.
Fine.
Good.
He has such an amused smile on his face. He likes this high elf. And with just like this amused smile, he's gonna pick up the drow body and put it in the carriage.
Alrighty. Are you ever going to check out that buzzing chest and the other drow body?
I'll avoid the chest, yeah.
I will, if someone wants to help me, I'll search the other drow body.
Roll investigation.
At least he'll help if Gambit's not.
I'm gonna try and load the tiefling body.
18.
With an 18, you slowly find the other jar. Do you want to pull it out with your own hand? Or rather,
Mage hand.
that's what I thought. I thought it would ask just in case.
I am smarter than the average moron.
As you slowly pull out the other jar, you see that it's rattling with teeth and fingers on the inside. Still in that mysterious liquid.
By the way, the empty chest that is in there, she is putting those jars in those empty chests and closing the chests.
Okay.
Because she ain't keeping those on herself.
I can't blame you. And there's an amulet at the bottom of the other drow's chest if you want to.
Okay, she's going to carefully, she's not going to push the button. She's going carefully with Mage Hand, pick it up, walk out using Mage Hand, and get it, because Mage Hand, I can be 30 feet, get it 30 feet away, and click it, just in case.
Okay. You hear a deep, protruding man's voice coming from him, saying, "We are a caravan! Out of the way!" As you hear a crashing sound, which you can assume is the wheel and the horse disappearing. Then you hear the mysterious voice as you hear a caravan being flipped on its side. Your symbol matters and filthy words mean little to me. As you hear magic going out and this guy, and then hearing rather blood splashing on the ground in the very next instant as the recording dies.
Ah. She's going to bring it back over. Kind of look over at the two. Well, shall we go take this to the town?
Gives her a nod. He agrees with you.
Alrighty. Well, you guys have gone through the bodies, and there's still that. Gambit and Elise, please roll me perception as well. Please roll fast. Elise would have no idea. Gambit, you notice along the bushes, the tall grass, red paw prints. What could be a rabbit, a fox, or some other small animal, but as if this creature walked on two legs, going towards the stream, then disappearing. But the trail leads much further north, back to the port town.
If you don't mind, I'd like to move out a bit faster, if you don't mind.
Yes, I was planning on it. It's really too bad. I was really wanting to follow those prints over there.
No, please, let's just move.
Oh. Very well. So she's gonna get situated, tell them to hop in the carriage.
Alrighty. I'll find a token for your carriage next time around, but you guys are slowly going down. You see the bloody trails going in the same direction as the path, but always right next to the path, not directly on it.
Walk beside the carriage instead of riding in it.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the carriage. Can he keep up with the carriage with 50 speed?
How fast does a horse travel?
The fine steeds?
Yeah.
Fine steed.
I thought they were 60.
5e. Okay, so based on this, if there are two, it's two pulling it at the same time, right?
It's one pulling it.
It's just one? If it's one, then if it's a where's my D&D Beyond? There it is. Warhorse. Warhorses can move 60 feet.
Oh no, he'll ride him then.
It's 60 feet if they're unimpeded and he's pulling a caravan. So a moderate estimate would be 40 feet. So yeah.
Oh.
No, because warhorses, they even if they're pulling, that's the speed they're going.
So yeah, 60 feet all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll ride in the car.
He'll ride in the cart. Okay.
I didn't want to take up space if he could walk. So
Okay. As you see that the mage slowly takes the reins, they glow a nice bright blue, and the fine steed appears up, ready to pull the cart once more. Its hooves digging in the ground as it's ready to pull you guys onward towards your next destination, or mishap, as it may be.
Gambit jumps slightly, hoping that nobody sees.
Jumps slightly, what, off the cart?
No, he just was surprised by the horses suddenly appearing.
Oh, okay. Horse, but yeah.
Just so you can have it, I'm changing my display name
Yeah,
to where
I
my
can see
passive
your
perception
and
is.
your AC, but yeah.
No, just my
Just
passive perception.
okay.
It's
Well,
mine, actually.
well,
PP means passive perception.
yep. Alrighty. As you guys continue onward on horseback, it takes you roughly a couple hours as the blood trail stums about, and you see a few dead bandits from mysterious other means. Oh, yep, you actually do have an icon. Of course you picked that. Why wouldn't it be?
Is that Cloud?
Yes.
I love that so much.
But this wouldn't be actual Final Fantasy VII. But from both the monk and the high elf, both heard the rumors of the bandit leader on what kind of weapon he carries, and there's a bunch of dead bodies around. You guys would be coming from the north, right over here. Help you out.
Okay. She's gonna look. Very similar weapon. That's type of weapon, or at least as big as the type of weapon that the bandit leader supposedly carrying.
He gives you a nod and slowly pulls out his weapon.
Go ahead and put your tokens on the board whenever you're ready.
How come you didn't make mine circle?
I didn't make anybody's. They did that themselves.
Oh, I'm used to the DMs going ahead and doing it.
Oh yeah, I'll probably get to it once I get everybody done. I want to make sure everything runs smoothly the first session. Okay. Well, yeah, you guys slowly come to this rather murderous sight. The red paw prints also coming here, but it seems they took a different path. Down below, bodies are clearly dead from all sides. A dead archer, a couple dead bandit swordsmen, one in a tree, and what appears to be a Goliath with this other man carrying a sword bigger than his body, towering over it.
Damn, I'm good.
Arya is just going to say, "Excuse me."
I'm gonna I'm gonna turn and look at the caravan that's approaching what appears to be my victory.
You would be coming at this site with these guys already dead, but you can roleplay it however you wish.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn and just kind of face the caravan and not really say anything. Acknowledge their existence, I guess.
Okay.
Are you the one that murdered all these people?
No, that wasn't me. I'd love to take credit for it. I could, but I won't.
Insight check.
Rolling ins. Oh,
Man, I didn't know.
you can. Please specify what you're rolling it for, and once it's rolled, it is permanent. So you have to run with the punches.
Whatever the fuck if he's lying or not.
Okay, he is not lying as far as you can tell.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up really quickly. In that case, sir, if you are not the one that caused this mess, we can help you clean it up. We have this wagon. We can load the bodies in, and we can assist you to the next town.
I turn and look at him and say, "No,
But
the
but
bodies that are in this caravan belonged to the people in this caravan, so we are just making sure they get to the correct spot."
but we've already got a wagon full of bodies. What's 4 more?
Uh,
As far as I'm concerned, nature can take care of these ones.
Or we could take them to the next town and give them a proper burial.
so you want to load them up?
No, I'd personally like to just get them into a pile and burn them.
Then do it. Since you're
Okay.
so keen in helping.
By myself.
I'm sure the man with the giant sword could help.
Uh, are you willing to help me give these bodies a... What the...
And don't worry, if you, as long as you all put them in a pile, I can light them on fire as she holds fire in her hand.
But burning things is so much more satisfying when you start the fire yourself. I'm not just going to put all these bodies in a pile for you to burn them.
Very well. And she's just going to sit back, put her feet up, and watch.
I'll start trying to get all the bodies into a pile.
Please roll me strength.
Oh, and I'm dragging them all over to the Goliath. I'm not going to try and move that guy.
Oh, you're not going to move the Goliath?
No, that would be insanity.
He has both arms ripped off. He might be a little bit lighter.
No, I'll just try and get the bodies on top of the Goliath to burn them.
Make sure you check, see if they have anything on them.
Desecrating the dead? Well, how cruel of you.
I look at him, raise an eyebrow, and just simply say, I have a feeling you're the type of person who would rob the grave of his own family member.
Not my own family. Yeah, I would never do it with my own family.
So you would do it. So
No,
go ahead and
that's
do
not,
it.
That's not good to... He gives a defeated sigh and puts his face in his hand. Or his hand on his face.
You said the arms were ripped off the Goliath, right?
Correct.
Are the arms around?
As you're looking around, the arms are not here.
Is there a trail of blood leading from that from him?
Not that you can tell.
Interesting.
Question.
Yes.
Are any of the other bodies missing any other body parts?
Roll perception.
Okay. I can't see.
That one?
No. 11.
Oh. Oh, one is very clearly missing its head.
Ah.
The one down there is missing its head.
Anyone else missing body parts?
No. Everyone else seems to be dead from a single... as they all have, like, light burn wounds, but something smashed through them.
Okay, I have a concern, and big giant sword boy,
Hello.
come here.
All
Please.
right. So I'm gonna slowly approach these guys. I got two around this other body here.
So you said you came upon this scene.
That's correct.
How many times have you seen this?
This would be the first for me.
You know that the guy that people are looking for is carrying a very large sword like yours, right?
Interesting.
A bandit leader?
Um,
She's watching his reaction very carefully.
I am no bandit leader. I'm a mercenary, but I don't lead bandits.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I see. Well, either way, we came across some dead bodies. I came across some dead bodies, and then these two showed up and helped me put them in the cart. But they were missing their fingers. That one's missing its head. That one's missing arms. And as we've heard, as on those recording things, we heard possible magic use.
Recordings.
Yes. And she's going to take the amulet out and and push the button.
Okay, I'm gonna approach closer.
Alrighty, I better go find him again.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I will always enact him when you're playing around someone new. Why didn't you move out of the way? Can't you see in a hurry? Your intentions mean little to me.
We should play a game of how many times can we get the DM to repeat this one time.
Yes.
Are you really gonna do that?
No.
Save the
Never.
20 levels or sessions just to set it off.
Do any of the voices sound familiar to me? Do I recognize any of them?
That gives me one quick question. I need to PM a player. I need you to roll history, by the way, Jet. Or Cloud. Where's Firefly?
Wait. Is his name actually Cloud?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a 1. That is a 1.
No, I love it so much.
Oh shit.
You cannot recall anything. Your mind is a little bit hazy from PTSD.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Does he look okay? Like, I guess, like, because you mentioned PTSD, like, is that something visible, like, we can see, or?
It depends on how well he hides it. I can't control the players. So what does Cloud do, Mr. Strife?
Well, after not really hearing anything, or not remembering anything, or people don't sound familiar to me, I'm gonna look at the elf lady and say, "Do you think the deep voice is the one that did this?"
Yes.
And you guys are tracking him.
Not necessarily tracking him. We just managed to find these on those bodies, as she points to the back of the caravan, and then we're taking the bodies in the caravan to the next town over so we can turn them in and hopefully go from there. But my concern is the fact a head is missing, arms are missing, fingers are missing. What's next? Like, if this person already has, like, say, legs and a torso that they've cut off from someone's body, it could be a necromancer at the same as possibly putting a body together.
They could be doing a build a body workshop.
That does seem likely.
However, that's just a working theory. Oh, and by the way, the second I see the bodies are piled up, and before he gets a chance to light them on fire, she's going to shoot a firebolt and light it on fire.
Roll me firebolt. AC 10, since it is a. Alrighty, this roll me damage, please.
Reflection. I want to use my deck.
Alrighty, please roll me attack from.
She's aiming at the bodies. You're over here.
No, give it one moment. I'll explain everything once everything happens in real time. Mm-hmm. You clearly miss.
Okay.
As you throw your firebolt, you see all the bodies are lined up. You cast that firebolt in a hurry. What you don't spot is that the guy who says defiling a corpse is an egregious sin as he's sifting through the jackets of these bodies, and you nearly hit him to start this fire. He tries to throw his deck of magical cards to try and stop your firebolt and fails miserably, revealing his what is he doing over there as these bodies are now burning.
I'm just sitting back, like, mumbling to myself at this point.
Anyway.
What? Why?
You've already started one fire today.
I didn't do that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I just turn and look at the monk.
He just kind of shakes his head, presumably a little like with a sigh, not really like upset or mad, but just kind of like, yeah, we're doing this. He'll make his way over. Are you like on the ground at all, prone, or were you like
I'm just
kneeling
sort of
down?
sitting down, on my butt, leaning back, watching the bodies burn.
Yeah. He'll hold a hand out to help you stand up.
I'll take it and stand up.
I'm gonna look back and forth between the two groups of people and just kind of like put my hands on my hip and just kind of like sigh and be like, this group really shoots from the hip.
Do you want to lift back to the town?
Yeah, if you guys are heading to the town, I'll lend you my sword just in case anything happens.
Alrighty. I can't give you anything, Arya. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, this happened as soon as you started looking inside the jacket. Gambit, I'm sorry. But there is that bloody paw print at the southern, but it seems that it originated from this area. The bodies are burning in the middle of the path, away from the fields, so to not set the fields on fire. That was lucky. There's still that little bloody path if you guys want to investigate that at all, or continue on down your way.
I vote that we continue down the road and ignore the bloody path altogether.
I'll investigate the bloody path.
You fool!
Alrighty, please go over to it and roll me investigation.
Is it this one right here?
Yep. As you look down at it, you see that it is a small mammal. It might be a rabbit, it might be a fox, as it's traveling down like the long way around back to the city that these two just came from.
Okay. I'm going to ask them, have you guys seen these tracks at all?
Yes, in fact, we're making a very certain goal to avoid them altogether.
Why? Do you know what it is?
No, not a clue, but I'd just rather avoid them altogether.
But it could be fun. We could hunt it.
It's bloody tracks.
Obviously, it knows something. We should follow it.
Something that we don't need to know.
I think you know something. Can I roll insight?
Yes, you can.
I'm not good at this, but...
Can I roll history to see if I know something?
Roll history, then. You can see that he's making the ship as he goes.
He's making it up?
As he's talking to you, pretty much, yes.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Oh, I guess we should know each other's names, possibly. Sad boy that I lit the fire for. What's your name?
You can call me Gambit.
He
Okay.
throws cards, and his name is Gambit.
Gambit.
Yes.
Gambit's gambling
I
extraordinaire.
get the
You
reference.
got at me with Cloud.
I got the reference.
So yeah, we got
Okay,
Gambit
so-
and Cloud. Yay!
So hang on. I gotta put this in my notes. Gambit, sad boy likes to light things on fire. Okay. Cloud.
I don't believe you know my name. I haven't given it yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just writing it in my notes for whenever you do, so I can make a note.
Gotcha.
And she's gonna look at you and say, "Your name?"
Cloud Strife, ex-military.
Ex-military.
That is correct.
You're Cloud Strife. The Cloud Strife.
Oh my god!
The one and only.
I am such a huge fan. I loved your work on the battlefields.
Which faction?
Oh shit! I don't actually know that.
I gotcha. Pretty much defines on how you got your weapon.
Yeah. But it doesn't say which faction.
First sentence before I specified the first word.
Special forces for the royalty.
For the human faction.
Oh yeah, for the human faction.
Humanoid. They're against the monster races.
Interesting. And then she turns and looks at the monk. And you, silent boy?
Gives you a single nod.
I get out a piece of paper and say, your name.
He kind of looks annoyed. And he will look a little exasperated, and he will write down, "I can hear just fine." And then we'll just write Elise underneath.
I just say, I look at it and say, thank you, Elise. And then I just look at them and say, I'm Aria. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Punch my microphone.
So, shall we move on, or are we following the bloody trail?
I still think we should move on.
Coward thinks we should move on. I vote for trail.
Coward! I never. What?
Elise points in the direction of the trail.
So that's 2 for the trail, 1 for going on.
We can either follow the trail or try and figure out a tiebreaker.
I got one.
How about a game of cards?
How about no?
Dice?
Cards against the guy who's
I
named
can do
Gambit?
dice,
I
too.
think not.
How about a? She smirks. Does anyone play an instrument?
Ooh. I do
Oh,
not play
No,
any
no,
instruments.
that is
He raises
completely
his hand.
unnecessary. I insist we should just finish this with a game of cards.
How about dragon chess? As she pulls out a piece of her dragon chess set out.
He's gonna pull out a coin and show it to you.
Yeah,
And he will point to the heads and then point like towards town, and he'll point to the tails, and he'll point towards the bloody trail.
That will do as well.
are you sure you don't want to play cards? It's such a much more simple way of finishing this.
So I'm just gonna roll a 1d. I'm just gonna roll like a 1d2.
Go ahead.
One, we go back to town. Two, we follow the trail.
Alrighty.
He just kind of gets this amused smile, picks up the coin, puts it in his pocket, and just starts going.
Gambit just sort of freezes there, holding the deck of cards with his mouth open, gaping at the coin.
So
Arya's gonna walk over to Gambit and kind of just start pushing him a little bit towards the bloody trail.
Do you resist, Bambit?
I'm too stunned at the moment to resist.
Alrighty, you get to push him along as you guys are forced to follow the bloody trail.
Go.
I'm also going to go over to Gambit. I'm going to put my arm around his shoulder, and I'm going to look him in the eyes and say, with my sword, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, we could get mutilated by whatever did it to those bodies. You saw it remove the arm, and we could be killed, or worse.
I look at him and
I
I
could be
say,
killed.
I just say, listen. Don't worry.
But that's not even the worst of it. You use such a barbaric means to make a decision as a flip of a coin.
Your point?
A game of cards is much more civilized. I don't understand how you could do it, just making decisions off of chance.
I cast message, and in his head, he just hears, just calm down and start walking.
He visibly jumps in surprise at that. What was that? Did you? There's voices in my head now. I'm dying.
Gambit, I'll tell you what. We survive this. I'll play cards with you.
Really?
Really.
It's
We
not a
sur-
bet.
Okay, how about
That's
this?
a bet.
We survive this, I will buy you all drinks tonight.
Deal.
There we go.
Alrighty, are you guys ready to follow the bloody trail?
Yes.
Let us follow.
A bit
Alright.
reluctantly.
You guys follow the bloody trail.
Reluctant.
You know that it does make a little bit of a detour, but the blood does kind of stop, since there is somebody that always takes care of this area. The path continues to go down south, then it curves back up. Do you guys wish... And you see a house in the distance. Do you guys want to go and see if this is where the trail leads to? Or would you want to go back the other way?
Go to the house.
The trail ends near the house?
Yes, because whoever lives there just kind of gets rid of anything, all trails, and takes pretty good care of his farmland.
Can I do survival to see if I can pick up the trail?
Go ahead. And before you roll, how are you picking up the trail?
Just looking for, trying to see if I can find tracks in the dirt or anything like that.
About a day has passed. It's
I might
soft
not be able to
dirt.
find blood, but
You
hoping for at least the footprints. But
Well, you find several sets of footprints down this trail, but not the one that you're looking for.
okay, it looks like there are several other trails here. It's hard to pick up where we left, or where the blood trail goes.
Hmm.
We might be able to find something at that house up ahead, like you're thinking. I'm assuming.
That's what I believe.
Alrighty. As you guys are slowly coming down this trail on a nice, peaceful afternoon. Okay,
I'm just making sure that they're working properly.
okay. I wanted to ask, what are you doing?
That like the first one was 4d6. It should be 2d6. So that's
Okay.
what I was double checking. I was just double checking, make sure everything was working properly.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, as you guys are slowly coming down in the afternoon, you're hearing a rather grouchy old man. You guys are coming from the left side, by the way. So go ahead and place your tokens over here. Somewhere.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
Where
There we go.
am I?
Thank you. There's Elise, and all that's left is Gambit. Sorry, Cloud.
Gotta find me.
You're going to be in Hard Reset. Cloud Strength. And you all have your own journals to do with what you will rename, make icons for, whatever you want to do. It is your personal journal for the entire game.
Gotcha.
I will get to that after. And you guys are going much faster than the last group.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting, because last group loved to bicker over everything, and it took the entire session to just do that first part with the caravan and dead bodies. It took 4 hours to do just that little part.
We're no nonsense.
Well, a little nonsense.
Yeah, but
I mean, let's be honest here, guys. We got a little bit of nonsense in this.
oh yeah, no, I just wanted to bring that up. So, good thing I have a lot planned, but still, it's a little fast. You're starting to hear a grouchy old man holding out a wooden stick, having a green robe, kind of in tatters, as he's just yelling and hollering at you filthy rodent, get out of my patch! He just sounds very agitated and angry.
Is there something wrong, sir?
Please come around the corner to speak to him. Please move your token. Thank you.
I prefer to yell from the sidelines.
I prefer to stay in the back next to the guy with the big sword.
Okay. I allowed this, God, I would say, betraying rodent stay in my damn place just to look over her dog, and she's going up and tearing up my damn cabbage patch. My cabbages!
Who is the rodent? The dog?
No, down. If you scroll down, you're gonna see somebody else.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one it was. Okay.
I look over and I just say, is there a specific... okay. Is it the rodent sentient?
He huffs, steam kind of blowing out his nose. It doesn't matter! He's in my food!
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
I hold my hand up. Now. There's no sense in resorting to violence automatically.
Yes, I agree. Violence is never good, which is why I think we should have gone in the other direction to begin with.
I snap my fingers, and Vivian comes out. You all see a cat with wings.
Oh, Chessa!
Yeah.
I love Chessa. They're so cute.
And she's gonna just litter over right above it and kind of just tilt her head looking at it.
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing with your cat?
Right now, she's going to be a cat.
Okay.
She's going to be a flying cat and try to paw at this little thing.
Okay. Talk. Go ahead and respond as a cat is pawing at your side.
Not with their claws, just you know how cats just like me.
They bake in bread.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you see is a small figure hunched over a struggling small furry animal. Um, she is wearing a patchwork leather armor covered from her neck to her knees. No shoes whatsoever. Her digitigrade legs ending in paws very similar to a rabbit. She has very short fur, sort of like velvet and white with black markings, small round ears. She waves the cat away. She gets to her feet and she tucks the struggling rabbit behind her back before she spins around. She's this ferret like creature, stands about 3 feet tall, has small round ears and no tail. She sees a large, well, compared to her, large person coming toward her, and she has pupilless, unblinking cobalt blue eyes and an undisguised curiosity. She smiles, exposing small, needle sharp canines, trying to give off the appearance of harmlessness.
Arya's going to look at her and just wave. I think you need to get out of the cabbage patch.
She
She's a
she
Cabbage Patch
smiles
Kid.
again. She smiles again, and she goes to wave with the hand holding the rabbit. Gets this sheepish look and just breaks the creature's neck, and then goes, "Don't need field. Got breakfast."
I see.
She scurries out of the field. Might be more rabbits in the field. Big, big network of burrows. What are you?
Well, I mean, I'm an elf.
Yeah, pointed ears give it away. What are you?
I'm an elf.
Fighter, musician, monk, mage. You know magic?
Oh, that is what you mean. She's gonna just flick her hand and just hold a fire in her hand.
Useful. I'm Todd. Hello.
I am Arya, and
Nice to meet you.
I turn and look around at Gambit and say, "See, nothing scary here."
Oh no, scary. Very dangerous. And she makes little growling noises and claws with her free hand.
At least cracks a smile. He's kind of just got like his arms crossed and he's watching Talk amused.
Gambit definitely does not flinch at that. Nope, not at all.
Oh, I'm gonna put my sword back on my back.
See, you never resort to violence first.
Oh, very well, maybe. You point
Violence is
something
more
at me, I'm
fun.
gonna shoot you.
And what exactly are you?
I'm a Drayling. You know, small, fuzzy.
Well, you asked what I was, and I clearly showed you mage.
She laughs, uh, as if she's clearly joking. I'm a scout. Good one. All right, so you are Aria. And
Aria.
she sniffs. Aria.
Aria.
Fine. Maybe. We'll see. I'll let you know when I know you better.
I look at the old man and say, "Are we good here?" It seems that the real rodent, as you said, was the rabbit eating your cabbages, not this one.
They're both the same. Small, fuzzy, getting where they don't belong.
I could grab it back. Well, it's dead, so cabbage grow better.
Elise is gonna walk up to him and kind of like grab him by the front of his like shirt.
Oh shit!
Kind of not use intimidation.
Go
What
ahead.
happened to no violence?
It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, but 10.
Simple peasant, and he's a farmer. No, he's a little bit terrified. He stumbles around his words like somebody.
He points inside, just like points at the door to go inside.
Fine. I'll leave the rejects alone since they can't do a simple job.
I look.
Can I make an unarmed strike on him?
Why?
Please say no violence.
Do it.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
No violence.
Arya, roll me persuasion to see if you can persuade Elise.
Okay. Hey, my persuade.
That's to GM, and that's in that one. Go ahead and make
Yeah.
that unarmed strike.
Oh shit.
Roll me damage.
Can I choose to just do like a non-lethal, like 1 damage?
You can do non-lethal, yes, unless it's in that 20.
Okay.
So yeah, you bonk him on the back of the head. God, so violent.
You know, I kind of want to roll damage. I changed my mind.
Go ahead.
Okay. Non-lethal.
God.
He's knocked out unconscious on his own porch.
He's gonna just kind of do the thing with his hands where he like dusts them off.
Arya is rubbing her temples.
All over the place. Talk's going to point at the one that just assaulted the farmer. What are you? Who?
Gives you
The one that
a nod and a kind smile.
She smiles back, and she taps her nose, and she taps her mouth. Communicate. Communication is key. What are you?
He just kind of makes a little like punch in the air.
Fighter.
He shakes his head no.
No tongue?
they don't seem to talk. No.
She frowns at Arya, and then she looks at the silent one, and then she starts signing at him.
Drow side?
And, she does sign language, so she's signing at him. Can you speak like this?
He looks really surprised and will sign back. And he says, "Yes, I'm surprised you know the language of hands."
Drayling doesn't usually speak common. Nobody else speaks Drayling. Sign language helps.
I'm impressed.
Necessary. Nice to have another speaker.
It's a pleasant surprise as well.
So, not a fighter. What are you?
Monk.
Which name?
Elise.
Elise. Nice to meet you. Talk of Torvak.
Pleasure.
He's going to be very grumpy when he gets up. We should be gone.
Yeah.
She's going to let off a high-pitched whistle, and a massive mastiff is going to come running around the corner saddled. She is going to tuck the dead rabbit in the mastiff's saddlebags and then hop up onto his saddle. Going to town, or try to convince that one to let you sleep here?
We should go to town.
We're heading to town, yes. You may join us if you wish.
Got business in town.
Well, let's go.
You have the wagon behind you?
We gotta go back and get it.
Oh no, you guys can get a token for that soon enough.
Is there a chair on the porch or anything like that?
Why?
So I can put the farmer in it.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure. Alrighty, as you're looking on the porch, there's a bench and there's a couple of food peeling out of the crates. Seems like he's kind of well off.
I'll
Even
I'll
in
lay the
this small
farmer on the
area.
bench. And after I do that, I'm gonna go turn to the group and say, "Well, aren't you guys forgetting about the trail? That's kind of why we came over here."
Well, I mean, the trail stopped here, so we should go back to the town.
The thing is, I do believe that the trail is, and she points to their new furry friend.
What trail are you tracking?
They point. She points to the bloody foot trail, paw trail.
Oh, don't worry about that. Guild business.
I think we should go.
All right,
Yeah.
we can leave before Gambit has a freak out.
Be
Oh.
careful.
So you guys gonna go back on the main trail?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we'll main trail it.
Okay. Well, this is happening quicker than I thought it would be. Oh well, I'll just run with it.
Sorry? Question mark.
No, it's fine.
No, that's great.
No, it is great, but it's
Gonna run out of material.
not run out of material. It's just something's happening a little bit earlier than expected. Just gotta get this set up for later. It's not right now though. Okay. It goes up one more. It goes right. Okay. As you guys are slowly going down the main trail. Wrong encounter for now. You know what? Perfect encounter wise. You know what? I'll do that. Sorry, I'm just a little indecisive. You guys slowly go down the main trail and go towards the city. The Patches are starting to get a little more trimmed up. Bushes are out there, and there seems to be 3 more people in front of you. Elise, roll me history.
Yes, sirree.
You guys can come from the left side. Perfect.
Left side.
Oh, and, Gambit, roll me history. Oh, that is perfect.
Some history-rich people here.
They share some common history in one failed aspect.
Oh shit, okay. Can you ping the one in particular for me?
He'd be the one up top that is not not on the same latitude line as the other 2.
Gotcha.
Just to give your character a little bit of realization on what's going on for his situation.
Mm-hmm.
For both of you. Alrighty, go ahead and proceed how you wish. The other party members will just see 3 monks walking towards town, walking towards the port. Walking kind of spaced out from each other and in a nice, relaxing fashion. They're a bit far away.
We should be passing them soon. Do we give them a lift as well?
Is there any other paths to take, DM? Or is this like the only path to town?
This is the only path to town, and then it goes to the splitting paths to everything else.
I was just asking.
Okay.
Ow. Yes, no, maybe?
Go ahead. You guys can roleplay it out. Oh, I should probably put this for Gambit.
I leave it to you all.
Oh,
I'm indecisive either way.
Gambit, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to find out soon enough.
Fuck me. No, I don't think they need a lift.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. They
Elise
seem
nods in
completely
agreement.
fine on their own.
Okay, if you all say so.
Elise is going to hold up like a 1-minute hand, and he's going to point to a tree.
Oh,
Looks over at a tree.
Yep, and he's just going to go behind the tree, pretending to take a leak.
Raises the eyebrow.
And he's just going to stand there until they're out of sight.
Gambit's
Gonna get
Gambit's
out.
gonna-
I can't think of an excuse to use
Gambit's gonna sort of hide himself inside of the carriage.
I guess when you've got to go, you've got to go.
How does the rest of the
Talk
party
just
proceed
shakes her
as these
head.
guys are slowly going to the town?
She Talk shakes her head and then she points at the those ahead of her. Bad news? She's got that little questioning uptick of her voice.
Yes, yes, very bad news. We should avoid them at all costs.
What are they?
That is not important. All you should know is that they are not people we should be around ever.
No.
I
Information.
insist. It is no importance to anyone who they are, only that they are not good people.
All knowledge important. Knowledge is power.
Do we need to take
But
care of them? And I put my hand on my sword.
I would not recommend it, but feel free to try if you'd like.
Do you know them?
Me, personally, I've never met them.
Then how do you know?
Well, they're just very bad news. You should trust me on this. I am a very trustworthy person.
How do you know they're
I
bad news if you haven't met them?
Oh, of course. And I'm very, very dangerous. Kill you in your sleep.
Ooh, shit.
She smiles.
Too late now.
No, harmless. Couldn't kill a rabbit.
look at her. Didn't you just kill a rabbit?
Breakfast. Not the same thing.
So, how do you guys proceed as these guys are slowly leaving the path? It seems that one of your teammates are hiding behind a tree, waiting for them to leave, and the other one is just cowering in fear inside the caravan.
They believe he's taking a leak. He's actually just leaning, like, his back against the tree, arms crossed, waiting for them to go.
With Todd's perception,
Oh,
she
would
is
she
the
do
faithful one.
this?
What was that
She
talk?
would.
With Todd's perception, can she gather anything from the three that are ahead?
No. They're complete strangers to you. So what are you doing, Arya? Araya?
Arya!
We'll see. So what are you doing?
She's just gonna simply say, "Are you done yet?" As loud as she can.
Now, I believe that you should let him take as long as he needs.
Hmm.
Okay, I need to go look something up real fast.
Could he estimate that they got at least a good amount of distance between themselves?
Okay, just give me 1 second as you guys discuss what you want to do.
I could go say hi. Find out what
No,
they want.
no, no. You should not do that.
Why?
They are very bad people. They hurt rabbits.
So do I.
Uh,
Oh,
that was glorious.
nice.
they might accidentally mistake you for a rabbit and attempt to hurt you. They are very bad people.
Okay. Shall I kill him?
I would strongly recommend against trying. They are also very powerful people.
How would you know if you never met him?
I have never met them. I have heard rumors. Horrible, horrible things about them.
I really.
She's looking at the cowardly one that hadn't introduced themselves to her yet, and she's trying to decide if he's had a bout of incontinence yet.
Who? The one spouting off?
Yeah. Are you sure you don't have feathers and crow in the morning?
100% sure.
You don't look chicken.
What? What?
But he acts like it.
I. This is scandal.
I mean, you're free to go ahead and walk ahead.
No.
I think he'd prefer to walk behind, not ahead.
Yes, I'm much better behind.
So if you're behind, then you'll be the first person to get attacked if we get attacked from behind.
I think I'll just stay in the wagon.
That has windows.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you waiting for these guys to leave, or do you want to go introduce yourselves?
She's going to.
Arya just simply says, "You all realize they're heading the same place we are.
Yes,
So-
and if we get there soon enough, we can hopefully avoid them.
We can't avoid them. It's a
But
small.
we will.
Yeah, Elise will decide to talk to kind of communicate for him just this once. And we'll say, it doesn't seem like we can avoid them, even if we wanted to. Let's just keep our distance and keep going.
Alrighty. But you do kind of see the guy up top with the shaven head, scarf around his neck, turn his head slightly since he heard somebody, and as you see the monks slowly stand off to the side of the road as to make room for the caravan, being nice and polite so they're not in your way.
You two just get in the back and stay quiet.
I do as she says.
I'm gonna look as relaxed as possible inside the wagon.
I take my bat and my blanket out and just throw it in the back over top of both of them.
If I can, I'd like to try and hide my dick
Both of
apart
them.
in my clothing and just put on a mask and a hat if I have them.
And I'm going to lead the caravan right by him.
Elise is in there. He's just going to walk.
Talk just takes her dog and goes up to the side of the caravan, so it looks like she's playing guard.
So Lisa's walking by, and who's all in the caravan?
I'm inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
As far as
I'm
the
in
party
there
knows,
too.
I don't think they know that Elise had any reaction to them specifically. He just pretended he needed to go take a piss.
Okay.
Unless I need to roll deception for that.
You can roll deception if you wish.
Let me
Unless
know if
the
I can
party
get away
trusts
without
you. Unless someone wants to roll insight to not trust you all of a sudden, but yeah.
I think that's a scout's natural inclination, is to observe things that aren't what they seem to be.
Alright, let me roll.
Alrighty, roll that. And roll that insight talk. You'll either see Elise's true intention, or you'll believe that it was for nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
She's more interested in the people on the road.
Okay. Let's see here. This is I got to double check wording on a specific item. Okay, there it is. Okay, as you guys slowly go on by, you see that the one in the middle slowly attunes his ring, having a nice gem. Kind of glows there for a minute. His eyes fixate on the person driving the carriage. Just watching it go on by, as he speaks in a nice, calm, almost monotoned voice. May all be well. Hope your nation is also doing fine.
Uh-huh. She just kind of doesn't even give him a second glance and kind of hurries the cart up.
Who's all outside of the cart? Talk and...
Talks on the outside. She's playing at guard.
Okay.
Cloud is in the wagon. Well, I think Gambit's in there too, but he's trying to hide.
Okay, and The monk, is he walking beside the wagon, or
Yeah, he's just walking, trying to just be casual.
ah, the non-believer returns? Maybe he wants his tongue back.
He's just gonna keep walking.
Yeah, no, they know what to say and how to say it, or he does, as the other two kind of stay quiet. As you slowly roll into town, see, you're coming from the south side of town. Boat in the middle, about a gathering of people. Talk would recognize a lot of these people, especially the doctor, who has a crow on his shoulder and a cane in his hand. Barely making it to town and just walking on by, nice and slowly. Doesn't seem to be too much of in a hurry, but he's just definitely making his way around. Where do you guys want to go in town?
Who do we take this to as I look to the rest of them?
Top looks back at the wagon at his guild property. Take it to the guild. They want to know what happened to the tiefling and the drow.
Very well.
I think we should head for the docks after that. Leave this place as soon as possible.
Talk to the guild. They own the ships.
Uh,
We could possibly get a reward to get on a ship and get off of this place.
that is a grand idea. We should ask for that in exchange for the bodies.
I kind of grin and start heading towards the guild.
As you start
Always
to
a good
head,
day when you get paid.
as you start to head towards the guild, you're kind of seeing a tabaxi slowly walk out of there. Robes in there, looking at you guys, kind of shifty, looking around. Where are you, Deadeye? There you are.
It's high noon. No, oh, sorry, wrong Deadeye. Heyo.
Oh, you're going to see a tabaxi slowly get out of there, walking down the bridge, yanking on a metal chain that seems to be connected to a metal nail. Come on, you bucket of bolts, let's get going. Got more things to tamper with. His fingers are crawling. He is just not the most patient of people. Go ahead, Deadeye, if you want to respond at all.
No.
Oh,
Here.
hello?
Please help me.
He speaks telepathy since you've seen the chain is clearly inside of his mouth, yanking it down since he can't speak at all. As the tabaxi is. Oh wait, do you have a token yet? Where are you at? Odd. Which one's your sheet? I'm trying to find it. There you are.
I can't understand with the voice changer.
Yeah.
Are we,
That is the way trying to one.
Yeah, you can turn it off
Oh,
for
yeah,
now.
The voice changes a little. Cool.
Changes your voice a bit too much.
Yeah.
I'll find it later.
are we all able to hear this voice in our head?
Yeah, he's kind of speaking telepathically to anyone who will listen. The guild doesn't really help since they all knew who the tabaxi is. And Talk would. I don't know, Talk, roll me history. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and speak telepathy as you wish to anyone's listening.
Please help. Someone.
I'm dying. The voices are back.
I look over at Gambit and I just simply reply, "How can we help?"
Don't speak out loud. Just nod if you can understand me.
Nods.
I'm being tortured and held captive. Please help me.
I look
And
over at the tabaxi.
he's experimenting on me. Please.
Arya is gonna pull the cart up next to the tabaxi and say, "Excuse me."
What?
I look and say, "No need to be rude." I was curious about what you have there.
I got nothing. I got simply me, or if you mean more of what, I got prizes. Got to see how these things tinker. I've had dozens or so, and they had failed. Or, sorry, failed, broken down, and left a screech in the front lawn. Got a new one. Found him roaming around. Time to see what makes him tick. As you see his fingers jolt a bit. Like, he's very impatient.
So you kidnapped him.
No. Kidnapping would require that he's a person to begin with. He is simply a thing. He's created so he can be dismantled as others wish.
That is a
Incorrect.
very interesting theory. If you don't mind, I would love to help you, but I'm afraid I'm short on time, so I will have to take that off your hands. How about a game of cards? If you win, I will find you another whatever that is to experiment on. If you lose, we get that one.
How does the other party proceed? And Doc, you can give the information as you wish to this group.
Well,
Before that, I'd like to say, don't tell him I can speak. He'll just experiment even more, and I'll be tortured more.
Up dismounts from the mastiff, and she goes up to the giant metal man and just starts scrutinizing him as if she's as if she's looking to add something to a menagerie.
And I want to keep on trying to convince this guy to play a game of cards against me.
Roll me persuasion.
Elise is gonna position himself a little closer to the water with his weapon ready and just kind of looks at Arya as if like, give me one nod, I got you, one nod. Just like, he's like kind of balls feet a little bit, just like say it. I got you, say it. He's like readying an attack.
I'm gonna step off the wagon and kind of go beside.
I'm just double checking my Baxi stats, so I know if he has advantage or proficiency in this saving throw or not. Just not. Okay.
It's not a saving throw, it's just a check.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just checking. Many things. Okay. A 16 persuasion. You rolled a 5 on that? Wow.
Yeah, I know. Not my best.
Even with a 5, it's still a 16 though.
Yeah.
Oh, with you. He puts his hands to his chin. Oh, I think better deal. If you lose, I experiment on you. Because you're willing to bet for an inanimate object, so therefore you must be less than a person. You a coward?
I look at him and
I never. I accept.
oh boy.
Elise gives you like this nod, like it's okay. I'll just fight them. I'll, like win or lose, I'm gonna fight them probably. It's okay.
16 would like to stand behind the tabaxi and help Gambit cheat.
There's no need for that.
Oh, got it.
Alrighty.
So, how about what's a card game you like?
Let's keep it quick, clean, and simple. Blackjack.
I agree. A nice, simple game.
I believe we have cards on D&D Beyond.
Roll
So,
20.
roll 20. Thank you.
I
Sorry.
pull out my deck of cards.
And this is why it doesn't matter. Please show off your deck of cards and what you can do with it.
I do some simple shuffles. A bit of card tricks.
Oh, I mean show off why you're going to win. The magic property of your deck.
Post my deck in chat.
Just
I
what it does.
Okay, I don't have it all written down here, but
I do.
I
gotcha.
Okay, yeah, do that.
He is attuned to this deck, and he can do this.
See, that is why we didn't want to play cards with your ass.
The Tabaxi is looking at you a little frustrated that he lost the game of blackjack, and you got 21 right away, being ace, king, same suit. Outstanding luck there. He pulls the chain a bit harder on the Warforge and hands it to you. Have fun with your prize while it lasts.
A deal well made.
16's gonna wait until he's walked away before he looks at the group and says, "Thank you for saving me."
I must be going crazy, but I keep on hearing voices in my head.
Well, it happens to a coward.
That would be me. The hunk of metal in front of you.
Gambit looks around, startled. You're the one that's been doing this whole time.
I also send him a message and just say, "No, I'm also doing this."
Gambit jumps.
And I just give a little wave at Gambit.
Well, that is.
Yes.
What? But. Never mind.
It's called.
I would like to do a deception to be another voice to mess with them.
Go ahead. Roll deception. All right.
Oh shit!
Go ahead and play as your voice.
Roll it
There's
inside.
also me, the French cricket over here.
Ah!
Roll insight if you wish. Gambit.
My character would not suspect anything like that.
Oh!
Oh, you keep on doing this!
Can anyone go with me inside the guild?
Please tell me how to make this stop.
Hawk waves her hand.
Speaking to Arya at this point.
Arya!
We'll check on that.
Okay, best way to think of it is Arya Stark.
Alicia. Oh my god. Elise is gonna just write in his notebook and kind of hand Arya a paper. And it says, on the bright side, I'm unable to pronounce your name wrong.
She looks at him, smiles, and nods, and says, I appreciate that to a certain degree.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
And I look at him, and out of my bag, because with my mess kit I have like foil, and I like craft a hat and put it on his head and just walk off.
What is that supposed to do?
Keep your head cool.
It helps with the voices.
No, it's not!
Hawk is going to get back up on the Mastiff, and she's going to get up close to Arya, and she's going to give her that "here's looking at you, kid" little chin nudge with her hand.
Yeah. She's gonna follow with the cart.
You can be Arya for an hour.
What?
I can't find them. Damn it! I know I sent to one of you the names of the tiefling and drow.
Yes, me.
Please post it in Discord because I'm having trouble as hell finding it.
Sure.
Please, Aria, tell me how you keep on talking into my head.
Okay.
She just ignores him because he missaid her name.
Ooh.
All right, so Talk is going to wave her hand behind her and just gesture him. And that way is the guild.
Alright,
Follow
now we're
me.
gonna get fun. I'm sorry, this was meant for session 2, but you guys kind of just went through that in a whole lot quicker than everything else.
You're
Oh, yeah.
welcome. I think.
It's fine. I got more planned.
Get down to
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the last group we had 2 people who would nitpick like everything to the finest details.
What size were the paw pads? Which way did they go? How far were the struts? What kind of wood is this
Yeah.
caravan made of?
Jesus.
How far apart are is like the set of foot patterns?
What the fuck?
If I was the
Yeah.
DM at that point, I probably would have just thrown Tarask at them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it literally took like
4
2.5
hours.
hours. We were like 2.5 hours to figure out how to for the 4 hours for the first session, 2.5 hours to figure out how to make a hut.
Roll survival and do your best. This is, I don't know how else you make
I
up it.
mean, for me, all I have to do is ritual cast it for 10 minutes.
Oh, tiny hut!
Tiny hut!
Sorry.
Only helps to an extent, but yes.
All right.
Watch out for these.
Story reasons. I can't let you know why.
Bitch. Okay.
Um,
So we go into the guild.
oh, I guess I'll use a different NPC token. That's fine. I can't find his at the moment.
All right. Well.
Also, if everybody wants to look on Discord really quick,
Uh-huh.
I will introduce you all to someone.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, your cat.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh, and you look cute as
He has a
well.
marmalade.
Cat.
And your buttercup. He's your buttercup girl.
I'm gonna have to get a camera for my tower sometime.
Love
This
the
is-
marmalades. They're
This
so
is
nice.
my fluff ball.
So cute.
My actual human child is already in bed asleep for school tomorrow. There's a fluff ball. Hello, fluff ball.
My God, there's more.
It's a bloody dad.
That's okay. I've got a calico
She's-
and a Maine Coon.
She's
so.
only 6 months, but this is my baby.
Aw, this one, the one I just showed you, she is going on 7 years old. We found her on the side of the road when she was no bigger than the palm of my hand.
No.
And she's been with us ever since, haven't you, Buttercup? Yeah.
Okay.
So, as cat owners, I just want to ask: are cats actually liquids?
Yes.
They are whatever
Yes.
they think they are.
Oh, by the way, I found the my village finally. I found the map that I was using for the town earlier.
Hey, nice.
Ooh.
A little late.
All right. Sorry. I just wanted to show off Kitty Cat.
Alrighty.
Sorry for derailing.
No, it's fine. I needed the little time.
Hey, that works.
And you guys slowly walk into the guild. There seems to be a rather cat-like figure. It's different than last time because I can't find the original token I used for him. He looks down, cracking his neck slightly. Ah, Talk, you've returned from your
Yes.
voyage of scouting. Oh, and it seems that the Tabaxi is not going to be pleased.
Got news.
What kind of news?
Maybe. She hands them the journal with all her notes for the carriage, the bandits, and what happened with the plague doctor, and then Carrion, Sorntar, Leolis, all dead.
Oh, savage news. I will...
She pulls a sheaf of information out of her pack and hands it to him with a list of names and their impressions of each of the individuals they met, along with the list of jobs they took and whether or not they were completed, as well as marking down the bandit leader as dead on their sheet. Those go to next of kin.
Alrighty, we shall take care of that with haste. Always sorry to see a well-respected supplier go for the guild.
Oh, and she pulls out the medallion and hands it to him. Recorded message.
I
Must
will
listen.
listen to it later with the other shop owners around.
Okay. They found their friends.
Okay. They've
I
all
wait.
Well, nice to meet you all. And I don't really give out names because you're not part of my guild, or sorry,
That
our
is
guild. I'm not at the top.
that is perfectly fine. Um,
But
seeing
yes, you cannot leave town. We are taking these ships offward to the cursed continent. You're more than happy to ride on these ships, and we can return you to wherever you're going after the voyage. After we drop off the guild members, if you want to be so inclined.
Well, that just happens to be where we're going. I would love a ride on your majestic boats.
Chip.
Ships.
I believe that from what I saw, I think these two things would be of use to you. And I pull out the two amulets with the that has recordings on them.
I'll gladly take them. Give it under consideration.
We already heard them. She hands them.
Top looks back. You didn't open jars, did you?
No, the jars are in the are in two of the empty chests that was looted back on the caravan, as well as a chest that is buzzing.
Are you
Oh,
talking about those snack jars?
no, no, bad. That they leave sludge
I
behind.
jest, I jest.
This is to Gambit. What happened on the caravan? What's going on?
Oh, that. Um, she looks
I,
at her guild buddy and goes, "Be careful with contents in jars. The liquid makes everything sludgy."
But yes, I'm pretty sure you all have a bit of shopping to do. Since you are going on the voyage, for better or for worse, we better make sure you're well prepared. Even if, we'll console down once dinner arises for the evening.
Elise raises an eyebrow and he kind of shakes his head and shakes his hands like, no, not me, not associated.
Oh,
I,
so you don't want large pockets of wealth for your eventual return? If you make a successful trip onto this island with a nice bit of land, maybe an island from the archipelago, if you're so inclined.
Top looks
He's.
up at her. And
Is there like. Oh, sorry.
Top looks up at Elise and then signs, "Your buddies will be there.
What did she say?
Your buddies won't be there."
He's gonna. Is there like a guild emblem around? Like a crest or something on the wall?
A
Or
crest
a
of
banner?
what? A banner?
Of the
No?
guild.
Oh, no. They don't really keep it on the guild since this is a hub at the moment.
Mm. Uh,
They're still setting everything up. Don't
Hmm.
worry. There are people coming far and wide from all over the island and all over the mainland coming to this port to ride upon our many frigates to get downward to the continent. Any debacles taken on the ship will not be stopped. So if you have a personal vendetta against somebody, you can ditch the body on the ship. We don't care. Or sorry, not care. We'd better prefer debacles be sorted on unmarked land, in case you have
So
somebody that you have a grudge against.
a no fighting policy on the ships then.
It's almost a no coward policy, but yes.
And
It's a
I,
don't
I, I am not a coward.
It's
We're an adventurers guild where fighting is a commonplace. I will go shopping with somebody and have a sword thrown at me if I forget to do one specific action, just for walking in the door.
16 is going to look at Gambit and say, in his mind, "It's okay if you're a coward."
I jump. I jump slightly at that.
Oh my god.
I just look at them and I say, well,
You'll be taken care of by the finest armor and blacksmiths that we know of, and I'm pretty sure one of our miscellaneous smiths wanted to go see you talk in particular.
I kind of look at myself, look at him. I don't wear armor or use weapons.
We have an alchemist. We have magic item user. We have the rune crafter. You might have already met him. He's the Tabaxi with the metal man following him.
Ah, shit.
Yes, I
No
beat him at a game of
No
cards.
Tabaxi.
Ah, you scammed him out of his prize. He'll be most delightful for helping you in the best way possible.
I would never scam someone. It was a fair game of cards.
In his eyes, if he loses, it's a scam. He'd be more than delighted to help you.
To Gambit, I say, he took my arms and legs off for fun and put them back together. I wouldn't mess around with him.
You said he was the runesmith, right?
Yes.
Gambit nots down something in his notes.
Oh yes, we have plenty of people. We even have a custom chef. I wouldn't recommend staying around him too long, though.
The chef is good. I have rabbit needs prepare.
But
and need to see Misk too.
I think you need to go see Misk first.
So, shall we do a little bit of shopping, I guess?
Oh, yes. Need to pick up package. You guys get whatever you can afford. Good luck.
Does 16 have money?
Oh, the Leonin is going to look at you, saying, "So, who owns the newest prize, or is he now free?"
He's free.
Ah, we need to remove the chain where his tongue used to be. Then, I would recommend going seeing the weaponsmith or the armor smith.
Is it locked on? Is the chain locked on? I can unlock.
It is welded on.
Wow. One way to get iron in your diet.
The way I see it is anything that has sentient life deserves to be free to their own accord as long as they do not commit any atrocities.
Sweetie, you're on the archipelago. We are a lawless nation where slavery still exists. Only those who control each island set the rules for each island.
I know. More than you know.
Okay, just letting you know in case you're a bit slow in the uptake.
As she gives him a very intelligent look.
Now, I believe I'm expecting 3 monks pretty soon. They said
We should go. We should go. I'm also gonna leave.
I need a name for you.
Who's walking up the door first?
Useless.
Gambit said he was booking.
I am booking it as fast as I can out the door.
Please roll me luck.
Okay, I will call you booking it.
Roll luck. What?
Roll a D100.
Oh shit.
The lower it is, go! goodness!
fuck.
I have horrible luck.
Woo!
That's why you need to cheat.
I know.
Oh, joyous. As you slowly open up the door, you find a fist very close to your face, saying, "Get all will be well. Get back in there. I believe we have unfinished business." As you see him attuning his ring a bit, looking through you just a tad.
I'm sorry, sir. Do I know you?
You know perfectly well what I am here for. And
I,
because we are in a gilded city right now, I'm pretty sure they have no qualms speaking with you.
what if I have qualms speaking with you?
That is not my concern. I simply wish to get back what is ours.
I
I
look at
have
them.
no clue what you might be speaking of.
I look at them and
Six-
say, "Listen, if he doesn't know what you're speaking about, then move out of the way so we can go do what we need to do."
Why aren't you in the
16
kitchen?
steps behind Gambit.
At that, Arya's using prestidigitation to make her hair flare up, her eyes start burning with like what looks to be like blue fire. And the fire, any fire that is in this room, starts changing to a purplish color. What did you say, you half pinted, low level bastard?
Oh,
Hawk,
That was a
Hawk
good one.
walks over next to her, looks up at her. Cool effect. Dr. Scarier. Half pint? Not quite.
we will collect the bounty on this one later. Another man speaks up, a little more calmer. The one that you scurried away from earlier. Stands up with the scarf around his neck, arms out slightly, rolling his shoulders. Speaking out. He knows exactly what we are after. Would you let one who takes the title thievingly and leave without tracking him down?
What title might you be speaking of?
I will get to you very quickly through other means of interrogation. But we do not mean to offend ones of greater importance. Speaking to you in a nice, calm manner, unlike his colleague, who's quite rude. How do you guys
Arya,
want to proceed?
uh, Arya is visibly, her fists clenched.
As
Hawk,
they're speaking, I will slowly back away from them to get behind the sword guy, Cloud.
Now, it's
Hawk,
either we can get the title without using violence, or this might become a very messy room. I am sorry
what
about our
title?
I,
meeting.
I do not know what title you are speaking of. Is there another door?
What title?
Doors? Is there any windows? I'll take a
There,
window.
there's windows in the back, but you have to bolt across the entire place and make it a scene.
Lightfoot, shush.
I just simply look at them and I say, considering, and I turn to look at the guild friend
I
and
am
says,
simply staying out of this.
I,
If
I was
there's
just,
grudges to be held, it
I
is
was getting
for.
ready to say, as our friend here said that this was a lawless area, whatever you're accusing this person of, whether it be true or not, if it is true, it's his now.
Hawk
If
screamed.
Actually,
and
according to the laws of the archipelago, if you accuse someone of theft, you have to prove it. I think. I'm not sure. I never studied law.
either
Hawk,
way, fuck off.
Hawk's gonna clear her throat, and she's gonna look at the people behind it. She's gonna look at the people in front of her. Tell you what, they are on guild business. They are with me. When we get back from our trip, you can tackle them then. For now, bide your time. This is not it.
Of course, we can always bide our time. We don't ask
Besides,
too many questions, unlike somebody.
besides, I won that thing that I have never heard of and do not possess in a fair game of cards.
At this point, Arya face palms, casts Mage Hand, and shoves him out the door.
Mage Hand can only hold up to 5 pounds, so you can pretty much shut
10
his mouth.
pounds, and she can still shove him.
Who are you shoving?
Gambit.
You! Gambit!
There you
I'm not
go.
here
By his
anymore.
own testimony, he admits. So there is no proof needing to be done.
I admit to nothing. I do not even know what you are speaking of. But if it is something that you are
Go
speaking of,
ahead.
I
Yes,
would have
Mage
won
Hand.
it in a
I
fair game
put
of
Mage Hand over his
cards.
mouth. I put Mage Hand over his mouth so he can't talk.
There is an old saying, loose lips sink ships.
All I am saying
Not you.
is you
Lightfoot over there.
Yes. Why do you think my Mage Hand is over his mouth?
We are well informed of everyone, and disguises are not something we're keen on.
Hmm.
Arya's eyes narrow at that and just simply say, well,
My lips can loosen up, but that is not wise. You know
no,
exactly what I'm talking about.
I do. But
Oh,
scum is still just scum. As
look at the
she
man behind you. He's clearly
Ma'am?
talking about the monk.
I look at the monk and look at him and just simply say, he
Yes,
seemed to have proved himself more than your sorry ass.
Oh, yes, the reject of our temple.
Elisa's gonna put a gentle hand on like her shoulder and shake his head like, no, not worth it.
Then again, if he's already adapted, we could always add his body. Nah, not body, you want to be worth it. Add bits to the collection for other rejects that we find out in the world.
I'd like to try and get the hand off my face.
But yeah, you guys are more than free to leave if you don't want to engage.
Come on. They'll wait for our return. We have a ship to catch.
I drop Mage Hand.
Yes, we should go right now.
And
Good
walk
idea.
out like her she is fuming.
Goodbye, people I have never met before this.
We will be in touch with the kitchen wife and the reject of our temple. See you on the ships.
Kitchen
If
wife?
I don't see any kitchen wives around here,
No, he says this as you guys are leaving, because he knows how to spite people.
So when he says kitchen wife, Elise is going to kind of like run, like he'll use like he'll use a key point to kind of instantly get in his face.
Which
Actually,
one? The rude one, which would be the one at bottom, or the one who's
who
been
was the one
feast?
that called them the kitchen wife?
It would be the one at the bottom, the one with not
Okay.
the mask.
Okay. He'll get very close to his face and kind of like grab him by like the front of his shirt again. Oh, ow.
As
That was
computer is like, no.
Can I roll an intimidation?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's do that intimidation. Ooh, very nice. And he fails. You do scare him a bit. He's backing off slightly, even though his hands were going somewhere first, and then you started to scare him. His hands kind of lower, and he kind of backs off, showing a little bit of fear in his eyes, but nothing too great. Since you kind of know the situation.
You feel like kind of shove him back 5 feet and wait for the other party members to leave, and then Elise will follow them out to make sure that these guys don't try anything.
He does not
I
speak. He is a little shaken from the situation.
As soon as I'm outside. See, they are horrible people.
more than you know. Let's go get our stuff and get on the ship and get the fuck out of here.
I agree. We should go as soon as possible.
Alrighty. And where do you guys want to go first? Do you want to talk to the smithing people, the armor, blacksmith, or the miscellaneous smith? Or do you want to go talk to the animal herders who help train animals? Do you want to talk to the chef? What do you guys want to talk? Who do you want to go to first?
I think Talk had somewhere they needed to go first.
I need Misk
Misk.
and the chef.
And we also need to get the
Chain.
chain off of our friend here.
I can go with the mechanical man to get the chain removed.
Thank you, Big Sword Man.
Very well.
I'll
would like
stick
to go.
with the big sword man.
Okay, I need to go to the alchemist.
Alrighty, you guys going to be splitting apart? Or do you guys want to do this as a group, one at a time?
I don't know. I asked earlier, but do I get gold as the middleman?
I will let you know in just one moment. Because
Got it.
This will be key for everyone else when it comes time. But how are we doing this? One at a time, as a group, as you guys get to meet everybody and take care of stuff together, or are you guys all splitting up?
Well, it kind of seems like Talk's thing is a private matter. I don't know if we should really follow her around for that, but
Well,
it's kind of her choice.
Not private matter.
Personally, I think that staying in a group would be much better for all of our health and safety.
Okay, we're out of there. I'd like to enter. Go ahead.
Who dat?
That, I think the tabaxi.
No, that's not a tabaxi. What you
Yeah, that
see is a
guy's
guy
weird.
in a long trench coat, black, has a plague doctor mask protruding from his face, with a raven on his shoulder. The raven does not have normal eyes, but rather glowing red energy.
Both the raven.
Arya's putting her hood up.
Talk is going to point at Gambit. Mute. Don't talk. Don't lie.
What?
Mute. Don't talk. Don't lie.
Don't talk about what?
In other words, don't say anything.
She just said the plague doctor. Lying, bad idea. Don't do it. Don't talk. You don't talk, you can't lie.
I would never lie, especially not to my comrades.
Mimic Elise for like an hour, you'll be fine.
Arya kind of looks at Talk and says, "What if someone, say, is got an illusion on themselves?"
Don't know.
Arya stands behind the big metal man and puts her hood up.
Oh. But yeah, no, he's just standing out there as you guys are slowly coming from this red square, walking down the docks. He's just standing there, has a small table out as his hand goes across, and shows various stillness of red potions, starting from a light red to a darkened deep red.
I walk up to the
He's
table.
the alchemist, isn't he?
He is not.
I'd like to walk up to the table. I would ask him if he's selling.
Talk
Silly.
is shaking her head.
What do you have here?
Simple potions for those who want to go on the voyage.
Uh,
Is that the voice from the amulet?
that's what I was gonna
Roll
say.
history.
Do you have any health potions?
This my king mind help me with this.
Yes.
So advantage.
Yep.
He
Oh
is
shit!
way too
You
shaken.
you can tell this is
26.
a perfect match to the amulet.
I look and I look at Talk and look at Elise
Right now.
and
Setting
send a
up the
message.
prices.
Send a
Come
message to both
back
of them
later.
saying that's the message. That is the same voice as on the recordings of the amulets. He's the one that killed.
Talk
So,
Talk
are you selling
nods.
health potions?
Talk nods and says,
I am
"Don't lie.
currently setting up
Bad
the
idea."
prices for how I wish to distribute. Word of warning. I will give everyone this warning via a message in their head. As he sends out a grand message, a strong magical presence. Liars who come to me don't deserve life. Now, are you sure you want to shop?
No, thank you. I think I'll just head that way.
Then give you your message spell, but in mass. He sends it to
Yeah,
everybody in town at once.
Arya just simply says, "Let's go, guys. We have other business to take care of."
I'll go with them.
Good idea.
Time to move on.
Stay together. Safer.
Okay.
Which,
So
by the way, as soon as they're far enough away from the guild and the creepy ass guy, she's going to go around the corner really quickly and just throw up somewhere.
Why are you throwing up?
Due to what the monks had said, but she didn't want them to see her in that
Oh,
state.
Could I
okay.
roll a perception or something to see if he notices that you separated from the group? Would you
Okay.
allow that, Arya?
That's fine. Go for it. I mean, she's not really stealthing, so.
He'll like leave you be, but he's just gonna kind of stop and position himself like around the corner to give you your privacy and just wait to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. After a while, she just comes back out and is like, "Ugh, so hi."
He
Alrighty, so
nods.
where are we going first? We're going to the miscellaneous smith? Are we going to the armor smith? Are we going to the blacksmith? Where do you guys want to go first?
Arya's
Anywhere
along for the
except for the
ride right now.
runesmith.
I heard you guys wanted to go to the runesmith. Is that what I heard?
Anywhere except for the runesmith.
I don't know if 16 introduced himself, but my name is 16, and thank you guys for helping me.
You're very welcome.
At least gives you a nod.
I meant what I
I
said.
also give a nod.
Talk waves.
I jump again.
16 waves.
Alrighty.
Names talk.
16.
Numbers. Nice.
Cloud.
Short.
That's what the tabaxi called me. Can't remember my name.
You want a new one?
It's better than 16, sure.
Headman.
Tin Man?
Sure. We'll
I
find
am
you a
Tin
new
Man.
name. Tin Man works.
come on.
Tin Man looks at Gambit and goes, "Boo."
Gambit flinches.
Quite the adventurer we have here.
Oh, this is gonna be great and terrible at the same time.
I love the dynamic so far of everyone.
Okay. Talk.
It's really great.
Roll me history so you can inform the party on how long it's going to be before the ships take off, or they can just ask any of the people in here if you can't recall.
I think the ships set sail in the morning.
Oh, I was going to change things up slightly so that we don't have to break so often.
All right, let me roll.
Okay.
History?
History, yes. Wait, where are we going first? Okay. Well, yeah, as a party, where do you guys want to go first?
I would like to get my chains off, if that's okay with everybody.
I'll just follow them for a bit. I need to go grab something.
Listen, guys. Before we go any further, it seems like we have ended up grouping together. Now, I don't know what everyone's plan is on that island.
I'm gonna
But
give her a toothy grin.
but maybe we should make this a more permanent arrangement.
I was just about to suggest that. Great minds think alike.
Can Elise is gonna like hold up one finger, and he's gonna pull out his notebook, and you watch as he's like flipping through a ton of pages to like a particular page, and he will hand it to Arya.
I look at the page.
And it is a like sort of like detailed notes talking about how they have sent many people to this island, and none of them have come back alive. And how it's like this super dangerous thing, and they've been doing this for several years and have yet to succeed.
Centuries.
Centuries.
I look at it, close the book, hand it back to him, and just simply say, I know. But I can't tell you all how I know some stuff until we're in a more private area. However, I will say this.
Is it
Whatever
aliens?
whatever we have to get supply wise, if we're staying as a group, I will pay for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Deep pockets. I have everything. Except one thing. Miscast that. She points at the Ted Man. Smithy might get that off.
I don't know how to do it to GM.
Here I gotcha. I'll give you the code in Firefly. That's what you type in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I think Elise only wants to get one item, and then he's good to go.
Royalty. Mysterious background. How much should I give? Quite a lot. You know what? I can. You know what? I will, just because this would be how you survived so easily over the however many years you've been in the archipelago without worry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You understand why I did that?
Yeah.
Okay. So please stay calm as you normally are, and don't alert her to anything.
Understood.
Okay. Okay. So talk. You going to Misk?
Yes.
As you guys slowly come to this random shop, you open the door, you hear things falling on the ground, you see rope and everything else. It's a giant jumbled mess, as if toddlers are in here organizing a bunch of items. Everything's thrown together and everything's just mixed matching everywhere else. You see a tall, towering man, roughly about 10 feet tall, wings fully spread, turning around, looking downward towards the fuzzy creature. Little bit of smoke coming out of the nostrils. His hands go up a little upwards as if he was a small creature going, "Oh, Tuck!" And as you see him slowly transform from this hulking beast of a half dragon, all and slowly changing his scale, going to fur, and almost going to a mirror image of Talk about around her size. Ah, good to see you again.
Tuck's gonna run right after her. Misk.
You here for Twine, right?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, very good. Anything else? I will find.
She's
New guests or new members
friends.
or friends? Oh,
Friends. Yes, friends.
okay.
For now, friends.
Ah,
We'll see. And she gives him a toothy grin, but she's hopping from foot to foot excitedly. She pulls out her ulu knife and then hands it to Misk.
oh yes.
Divine.
Yes, attunement. Be done very shortly. Anything else that you guys want? Whoever wants to start speaking to this little changeling, who's now looking at a mirror image of Talk right now.
I look at everybody and say, again, I don't really have use for weapons or anything like that. Magic caster. So you all.
Oh no, this is not weapons or
General
armor.
store.
This is miscellaneous. Can be rope that's attuned to your weapon, so that only you can cut it, like for talk and hunting purposes.
Oh.
We talk, and we craft something for unique tastes. Very expensive, but always worth it. Always happy customers in the end. As you see this changeling turn to you, starting speaking to you, explaining everything, it turned into a mirror image of your current disguise, going from the
Got
small fluffy talk up to you speaking eye level.
Yeah. Well, right. I personally don't need anything. What about the rest of you?
Just fine.
Just plain. I'll be back very shortly.
Okay.
16's gonna look at Talk and say, "Do they sell smithy tools?
Miscellaneous. General store.
Can you see if they
We.
have smith tools?"
She's going
Um,
to look around. Does she see anything laying out that looks like a smith tool?
uh,
Is that do they sell anything that's like in the player's handbook?
if you're trying to find something, and if you have the spell locate object, that'd be your best way to find something. If not,
Mm,
you roll investigation and try to find something.
I mean, you could probably just ask him.
Alright.
probably.
Oh,
Could look at all
nah.
they do might find.
To Aria, 16's gonna ask, "You said you are a wizard, right?
Yes,
Do you know the mending spell?
I do.
Oh, then I might not need these smithing tools."
Are you good with smithing tools?
I have to repair and upkeep myself sometimes, especially
Oh.
after what he's done to me.
A chance
Oh,
he's slowly coming back, saying, Doc, here. Ulu knife and twine. Unbreakable by anyone else. Anyone here with big weapon?
I turn and we all.
That,
I feel like we all just kind of looked at Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud.
Yeah.
that
Okay.
would be me.
You're gonna see
Talk is
this.
going-
Talk.
going to-
You demonstrate, or you want me to demonstrate?
I'll demonstrate.
Okay, you go ahead and ask him then.
She's going to take the twine and she's going to wrap it around one hand and then hold it out about arm's length away, and then between her two hands, and she's going to look at Cloud, who she still doesn't know the name of. Cut this.
All right, if you say so.
Don't hold back. I don't want to see those scrawny arms pop. She's speaking to you in a teasing manner, not trying to purposely say you're weak.
All right, I'm gonna draw my sword, and I guess I'll take a swing.
Alright, show me that swing. A D8 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Okay.
Proficiency is a +3 and your strength is what?
+4.
If you got the extension beyond 20, you can just use your D&D Beyond sheet. So that's a 15, and roll that damage real fast. This is just to show off a bit.
Did that go over there?
Okay. But yeah, you can pretty much describe on how you're swinging down your giant Buster Sword.
Well, I pretty much take it off my back and swing it like it's lighter than air. Like the weight is pretty much non-existent to me, even though it looks like it's a ton of weight. And I'll just bring it down straight on the rope as swift as I can.
As your blade slowly comes to the rope, it is halted by the twine. Seems that your blade is not strong enough or able to break the twine. You see the changeling slowly go to your form, acting kind of girly, saying, "Oh wow, big girly man can't break twine. How did you wield such a big sword if you can't break the twine?" She's speaking in a teasing tone. She's not. She's just doing this as part of the demonstration.
That's a very interesting enchantment.
Oh no, it gets better. Talk. Can you break the twine? Here, girly man, can you hold twine and see if Talk can break it?
Oh, I'll put my sword back on my back and I'll gesture for the twine.
She's going to hold up the twine about and measure off about 3 feet.
Okay.
Hold this.
I'll hold it as she has it measured out so that it doesn't change.
Okay.
She's going to take out her ulu knife, and she is going to cut off the 3 feet.
And the thing just splits in half with ease. Oh, look at that tiny creature! Splits twine with ease.
I'm gonna turn to the changeling speaking to me, and I'm just gonna look at the rope and look at him and go, "Impressive craftsmanship," and then I'll hand it back to Talk.
Oh, thanks for being good sport.
Thank you. Perfect.
But yes, we make items that are custom made for everybody.
Speaking of custom items, can I talk to you privately?
Of course you can, but we can wait for that when night hits. We do private sessions when people at night. We do not discuss during with groups.
Thank you.
This will be
Wait.
for out of character things. This will be taken for sessions between the sessions, so you guys can custom craft and talk to everybody else as you wish.
Can
Gotcha.
Elise hand the guy a piece of paper with the word water skin with a question mark on it?
Water skin. Oh. He slowly goes up to you, glancing at you first view, about to speak, and notices something's wrong. Kind of just changes back to talk, saying, see, yes, water skin can make. He seems kind of trembled, terrified, questioning herself just a bit. Wants to say something, but but is not going to say anything because private matter.
It's like turns into Elise is suddenly terrified. It's like, oh.
Yes, I can make that water skin. Just need a moment.
He gives a nod and he just, kind of leans against the doorway, being patient for everyone else.
You kind of seeing like sulking eyes, rubbing its mouth a bit. It's like, okay. Bad idea. Rubbing its chin, rubbing the little gullet beneath the jaw. Okay. What else would people like to have?
Talk. Could you ask for the smith tools just in case?
Yes. Miss? Yes, do you have smith tools?
Oh, yes, smithy tools. Yes, I can get. Model, make, material.
She points at the Tin Man.
Oh,
It's for up.
The Tin Man waves.
oh, yes, of course. I will go find them. Just, can you come back later when I'm?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Looking over to the monk and saying that quietly. I'm sorry.
Looks over at the monk and raises an eyebrow.
He kind of raises an eyebrow back, confused.
Talk's looking at the monk too, and she's just got her head cocked to the side, like that expression. If you can read her, this, you're more interested than I thought you were.
I'm sorry, I zoned out for like a split second. What exactly did she say to him?
She said, I'm sorry, rubbing her jaw as she scurries back to the back, asking you guys to leave, without saying to leave, as polite as she could, in her kind of frightened state.
He will kind of sigh, and he will walk out first.
I will follow.
So where else do you guys want to shop at? We can also save this for between sessions if you guys want to do that. And
I mean, we're all here. We're all here now.
oh yeah,
We did kind of speed through everything. I think this is fun.
yeah. No, I thought I would ask at least because I need to go to the bathroom real fast, take a bio break.
Go.
But yeah, no. How are you guys enjoying the session with my colorful cast of characters?
It's very interesting.
So entertaining.
Been interesting, yeah.
I like it, yeah.
Who's your favorite NPC so far?
This one, I think.
The
Yeah.
changeling, yeah.
The jangling.
Let me give you guys a good idea. All my NPCs have been crafted completely, backstory and all. They even have their own stat sheets and everything else, and they all have their own personalities and voices.
Nice.
I try not to mimic voices, but that's the reason I drink a gallon of water in the past 3 hours.
I feel that.
Go to the bathroom before you explode.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But yes,
Go do what Elise pretended to do.
I also have to go for a bit.
okay. I will be with you guys very shortly. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves on where you want to go next, and let me know.
Okay. Arya just kind of looks at the rest of the group and is like, so, blacksmith or what?
Well, I think we need to go to the blacksmith to at least get the chains off. I think that should
I would
be our next
appreciate
stop.
that, sword man.
I think that would be the best bit as well.
Okay.
Talk.
Hold on. Yeah.
Is there anywhere else you need to go?
Not pressing.
Okay.
Cook today, tomorrow. Don't want
Oh,
bad rap. But not hurry. If I need to, I can eat it raw.
oh, you wouldn't have to.
Eh,
As
Yes,
Arya looks at you and says, "I am trained in cooking.
yes, Arya here is a great cook. She
You have
burns
no
the meat all
idea.
the time, though.
she looks at the card carrying person and looks at him.
You have no idea what I'm capable of."
Well, I mean, I've seen you cook. The last time you cooked, you burned all the meat, though, so I'm not the most confident.
They were dead bodies.
You
Wait,
still burned it.
eat dead body?
Apparently, he eats dead bodies. I don't.
I do not, but you still burn the meat.
16 does not mean.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Okay. Wait. Hold. Stop. She looks at the card carrying person. Don't know your name. And that one, and she points to the one that likes to hold fireballs and goes, Aria. I call Aria.
Yes, Arya.
I call you Aria.
No,
Who
I
are
am not Arya. That is Arya.
Arya is rubbing her temples and just starting to walk.
you know? I think we should track how often you wet yourself.
What? Who?
Name. I have Aria, Tin Man, Elise. You are
I am me.
nice to meet
Follow
you.
me.
No,
Elise
that
is
is
gonna
not.
sign to talk and say he calls himself Gambit.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh. No.
Not just no.
No.
You just got knowed
What does that mean?
for your
I guess
name.
I gesture at your hand signatures. What are you saying to her? It? Her? What?
Her. You blind too?
Elise is just gonna smirk and just follow Arya when you ask him that.
I'm gonna
I'm me.
talk and say he prefers to be called Coward. I'm Cloud.
I swear to God, I am not a coward.
Prove it.
Fine. How about a game of cards?
No.
Talk looks,
We said
looks
prove it. We're not stupid.
Talk looks at him. How attached to those cards are you?
Yeah.
So, very? Not at all.
You could say that.
Okay.
That's not ominous.
How many cards?
Well, either way, we're a group now.
Yes. At least most of us have names.
Now, how many of us, as we're walking and talking, how many of us have people after them?
As far as I know, there is absolutely no one after me.
I just
Okay.
glare and say,
Everyone just looks at you.
yeah.
What just happened?
So,
No, I don't need to know. I don't need an insight check to know that that's bullshit.
An insight check.
Am I the only one not being hunted?
I'm only afraid of the tabaxi.
You're afraid of tabaxi.
The
Well,
tabaxi.
The
Oh,
one that enslaved him, probably.
the crazy one.
He
The
took my voice
one
from me.
the one that seemed, was it just me, or did that tabaxi seem like he was on something? Because he was very itchy.
well, all of the
The
tabaxi I've
nature
ever
of
met are
people.
certainly on something.
that tabaxi doesn't like metal people. Thinks they're not real, just constructs.
Hey.
So, yeah, crazy. Well,
I'll be back later.
you know, okay.
Yeah, and if anyone
Is this
asks, I'm
voice
not a
better?
coward or a liar. Okay, just not a coward or a liar, and there's no one after me.
Again, I don't
Check
need
to
it.
all of the above.
Yeah.
Hey, is this voice better?
Great, later.
This is a little bit better.
Yeah,
I'll get it eventually.
that one will lose his cards.
Do we know what shop we're going to next?
I mean,
I think one of the blacksmiths, I think, is where we're going.
yeah, to get
Okay.
the chains off of our friend's face.
yes.
And I heard something about an animal shop.
Ooh,
Oh.
Beastmasters. You want to see? Hold on.
Does he sell birds?
Sell slots.
I would like a bird.
I snap my fingers as Gail, or not Gail, but Vivian comes out, and it's a cat with wings.
Ah, bird tabaxi.
Bird tabaxi.
I say no,
Okay.
no. I say no, friend.
It's a tabaxi cockra.
And Gail's just going to kind of land on your shoulder and just kind of purr against your face.
And man's going to gently pet bird tabaxi.
Bird.
I just say her name's Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. I am 16. Or Tin Man.
It just goes meow.
Oh, you guys are having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Is 16?
No fun at all.
Or I'm sorry. Is Vivian an animal that I could talk to?
Maybe?
Is Vivian,
Yeah?
is Vivian a small beast?
Vivian's is considered tiny.
A Threesome is someone you can talk to. I believe on D&D Beyond they specified everything. I need to go pull it up again.
I know I can speak to it mentally. I can mentally
There you go.
speak to it.
They understand common, but they cannot speak it.
Talking is going to speak, and
Yeah.
she's going to use her innate ability to speak with small beasts, which allows her to speak with small or smaller beasts.
Vivian is tiny.
Hello, Vivian.
Meow.
Okay, so who are you guys gonna go visit first?
Blacksmith, I think, is what we chose.
Yeah.
Which, the blacksmith or the armor smith?
Whichever one that's going to get the thing off of our friend's face.
I think the blacksmith.
Tin Man is talking to Vivian about where his former home and his former dark closet.
Vivian's just kind of perched up on the shoulder, just kind of chilling there.
Okay. As you guys slowly enter the blacksmith, the door creaks open. A wooden floor. Weapons casted around, starting with dull weapons and getting slowly more magical. as it goes back. As you see somebody large, big shoulders, hammering down like he's working in a forge indoors. As he's currently working on something else. Does not hear you come in.
Excuse me, sir? Excuse me?
What? What you need? Welcome to to my little weaponsmith.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt your work.
No need to be sorry. Just focused when I don't have customers.
She smiles and points to their giant Tin Man friend.
Tin Man waves.
We need that chain off.
Tin Man, roll me history.
Oh no.
Oh no, or yes. Oh, 13 in history. No, this is the man who put the chain on you. After the Tabaxi
no.
paid him.
Oh no, he's the one that put the chain on. I remember this place.
Arya just says that he's the one that can take it off.
Tin Man nods.
Oh, easy matter. Might hurt a bit. Can never guarantee the Tabaxi's prizes. Or, I'm sorry, you guys seem a little knowledgeable on the Tabaxi, on how you got this from him.
Yes.
Sorry, used to calling them as such after you work with somebody for a little over 10 years. You understand how habits
Die hard.
So yeah, up on the table. Do you need to be bound, or do you think you can hold still?
Thumbs up.
To being bound on the table, so I can remove this with a little more ease, or do you want to stay without them?
Hold up the number 2 sign.
Alrighty. This might get painful. Anything else that any of you else want before I get to mechanical surgery?
I look
surgery.
I look towards the monk and everybody else. Anything from guys? Seems that he's got some magical weaponry.
Arya, can you ask the man for a countdown?
I say he wants to know if you could give him a countdown before you do it.
Oh, there'll be more than a countdown when I start. He'll be watching me put the tools in my furnace. I'll be pulling them out so that I can heat up the iron chain to make it easier to remove.
Give me a second.
So if he's able to watch, he's going to know exactly when it's going to happen.
Right.
Tin Man, close your eyes.
Tin Man closes his eyes.
Then yes, I can give him a countdown.
I just simply say, would it be easier and quicker if he was smaller?
Oh.
Could you shrink me out of the chains?
I thought they were welded to you.
They are welded to you.
Shit.
Would it be easier if he was smaller? Or if he was maybe bigger?
His size is fine. It won't take much as long as he doesn't squirm around too much. If he jerks in the wrong way, there goes his jaw.
Ouch.
I look and say, don't move. And then I just say, does anyone else have anything that they want to buy from this man before he does mechanical surgery on our friend here?
I think I'm all right. I'll just enjoy the show.
They have magical weaponry and stuff.
Talk is going to sign at Elise. You want anything?
He just shakes his head no.
All right. What about our rogue friend? Because I saw he came back.
Mm.
No, I'm all good.
Okay. I'm assuming you're a rogue.
I will never admit to such a thing.
Yeah, I'm smarter than the average moron.
Not a good road.
Okay, go for it.
Alrighty, hop up, big man. Let's take care of you real fast.
So the Tin Man hops up on there, and a small field of steam surrounds his body as he braces for this his surgery.
Vivian's just gonna kind of go and sit beside your head and kind of just like sit there, trying to keep you calm.
Does anyone want to try and hold his head and chest still? I do not wish to decapitate him if he decides to lunge at me.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He is very brute and honest.
I say maybe the straps are needed.
Tin Man nods. Tin Man nods.
Okay.
Bounce, please.
Okay, you're going to see him take out large, heavy leather and metal strap. It's a leather strap with a metal center as it goes around the neck, from the chest onward down to the waist to kind of hold him still. I just need someone to hold down his arms. Or one of his arms.
I'm gonna go hold his arm down, and as I go over there, I'm gonna talk to the Tin Man and go, I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You need a strength check?
Yes, I do.
Someone else who's also strong get the other arm?
I'm on that side, don't worry. I'll be leaning on it with my knee.
Talk's going to flex and say,
So basically, Echo, when he goes that, like I said, a small steam comes out and kind of surrounds his body. So he's basically raging to reduce the damage.
Okay. You're gonna.
Elise will help. Elise will help hold him down.
All right, please give me that strength check.
Not the strongest, but I'll do my best. All right.
Talk's going to flex and say, not my wheelhouse.
I look and say same.
Anybody with a weak mind may not enjoy the pleasant screaming that Warforges can make.
She's going to cover ears, but she's going to watch.
You know...
You can always leave. I am not forcing anybody to watch this.
No. That's not what I mean. You said the screaming?
The chain was made to silence him.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat for all the help it'll do.
Oh my god.
Arya's just gonna reach out, point, and say, okay, get ready, and there.
Ah, okay. You're going to see...
Kind of gives a thumbs up.
You're going to see him putting specialty tools into his forge. Not iron, but rather something stronger. As it's slowly getting out, he's taking it already. As he slowly walks in, and he's about to say something to everybody, like, get ready, and notice his voice is not coming out. He sighs and digs in with a steaming hot iron onto the back of the throat of the Warforge. Do you jerk, or do you try to stay still?
Wouldn't that be a Constitution check?
Yes, it would be. DC 16, please.
You are raging.
20.
Alrighty. The pain hurts, but you are staying held down as you slowly feel him clamping on the iron, cutting it, sweating nicely, and ready. His knee on your arm, seeing you squirm slightly as he's slowly peeling it back. It's almost like removing your tongue a second time. You might be able to speak as a metal man once this is over, but you might need a new metal tongue.
I think I'll just. This is Deadeye talking. I think I'll just stick to the telepath way.
Okay. It takes roughly about 6 minutes before the chain is finally off. The silence that broke around your mouth, the jaw. He kind of steps out of it.
I
Hey.
drop it as soon as he's done.
Hey, you want me to fix his jaw while I'm at it? I can probably tighten it up.
I look at him. Do you want that?
To Arya, what does he mean by tighten it up?
What do you mean by tighten it up?
Oh, just simple things. You got to go where the joints are, replace the screws, make sure I bolt it down harder, so that he doesn't have to deal with this problem again. Don't want his jaw flying off. I could also get. You know what? I should probably stop there. He's probably been through enough.
I look at him. Is that what you want?
So he wants me to just weld my mouth shut?
No. But the way he's talking about taking apart your jaw and then putting it back on to make it better. Then he realized his mistakes, like, oh wait, I should probably shut up because of how the tabaxi is.
Well, like, what do you mean by make it better? Like, just fix my jaw?
He's going to take your jaw completely off and then put it back on with better materials.
If it'll help, sure.
A shiny new mouth tonight.
I'll come back in a couple days and we can definitely get this started. I don't want to.
I think when are we leaving? Top.
28 days?
How long?
28 days?
20.
Almost a month.
We're leaving in 28 days?
Yeah.
It can be quicker. It can be quicker if everyone gets their shopping done throughout the next week. I wasn't expecting everyone to be done so damn quick.
Glad we're throwing you off guard, DM.
Yeah.
Like I said, we had two that would, oh my god, scrutinize everything. This is a much faster group.
Oh yeah, much faster, and then they complain saying the pacing's too slow.
Well, you argue everything to death, yes.
I would buy something, but I'm completely broke.
I said I would get it. What do you want?
In that case, I'm probably going to order some custom items later.
Ah. You're a Warforger from Eberron. I definitely have a few items for you. Oh.
What?
Whoever needs items, let me know, and I'll see you later on the week. Oh, and I do need to post this rule set for anyone that wants an animal.
I guess the next place is the alchemist shop.
Okay.
For potions.
There you go, Talk and Erica. There's the custom rules so that you can level up your familiar or animal up to your level.
Sweet. I'll have to read that later because my brain is...
Yeah.
Oh, you want to swing that my way too? I also have Find Familiar as a spell.
It's not a Find Familiar spell. This is custom made if you choose to have a companion, or you can switch it to a familiar. We'll discuss it. But I think I might stop here unless you guys want to keep going. It is 10:30. It's about 3.5 hours, and this is usually when people usually taper off, but that's up to the party.
I mean, it's up to everybody.
I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, I'm good for at least another hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's 11:20 for me. But
I got to make sure, because it is late at night, and the first session I got to make sure I set boundaries, and we are going to keep it holding like that.
I don't,
I'm fine to go as long as we are running it. I'm not going to bed for a few more hours now.
We'll go for another
I'm good
hour
for
then.
like I'm
I
good
won't
for
be
another
around
hour.
for I won't be around
yeah,
for too much longer because I do have to get up pretty early.
Okay, we'll go for about half an hour and call it good then. About 11
Yeah,
o'clock
that works
Central.
out.
that
Sounds good
that
to
should
me.
be that should be fine because then I can just get up, take my son to school, and come back home and crash for a little bit before my doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Okay. So where are you guys wanting to go now?
We're looking at potions and notions.
Alchemist.
Ah. Do you want to go
Oh,
see the potion maker, or do you want to see the person who makes potions for that are not meant for utility?
The alchemist. The actual alchemist.
The alchemist. I gotta remember which one
And
that
not the
was.
one selling the red bottles.
No.
Well, he technically is one if you want to go talk to him.
No. Fuck him.
What did he do?
No, fuck him. He killed those people.
Didn't kill me. But yeah,
As you guys are coming to the alchemist shop, it opens up with a little bit of squeaking hedges, but you see grass on the floor. A rather tree in the middle. An elephant seemed to be picking oranges out of the tree.
Hello?
He slowly turns around. Ah, some guess. How can I help you?
Yes. We're looking for some potions, and I was also wondering if you had uh items to make your own potions as well for me to buy.
Ah, books of alchemy. I can sell them before the boats part way. Come before the voyage. As for potions, what kind are you wanting to have?
I look at the group. Guys?
can I even have potions? I don't know.
Potions heal anything
we're going
sentient,
to.
regardless of construct or undead.
Oh, I was talking to Arya.
Oh,
Yeah, he's still hiding. He doesn't want the Tabaxi to find out that he can speak telepathically.
The islands we go to are dangerous. So,
As we don't have a healer in our group, we should probably grab some healing potions. Um,
Yeah.
can't heal. Make sure you don't bleed to death. Maybe.
also, different herbs and things like that for making healing potions and things like that.
of course. I need to go
As
find.
I am and also an alchemist myself.
Searching the Discord real fast because I have many. Um,
I tell you what I need to give you, my dude.
what?
Give me a let me open my media fire. D&D books.
Oh no, I've put things in multiple places and it's not all in
No,
one
that
conjoined place.
no, I'm sending you this. This has a bunch of different books like Booms, Heals, and Bleeding Bombs, Alchemy and Poisons,
I'll have
Books
to
of
give it a
Knowledge.
look.
Yeah, I mean it's for later, but it reminded me of stuff.
Oh yeah.
It also has magical potion and ingredients.
That's what I mainly need to look over it for. Yes, I can definitely take an order form. Have it ready. How strong of healing required?
I look at everybody. What does everybody think?
Hmm.
I would assume the best we can get. I don't know what
Affordable.
our budget is.
Affordable.
Oh,
Decent.
if you want the best, I have Potion of Life. 100,000 gold. No?
No.
Well, that might be a little bit out of our price range.
That's a little out. That's a little out of our price range.
You
Tin Man asks,
ask
is that a lot?
for best. No?
Tin Man says to the group, maybe cheap one for each and collective good one.
How about I look and start counting the group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of us, correct?
Yeah.
5 of us.
You didn't count the coward.
Is the coward hiding?
Hiding where? What's going on? Sorry, I'm not paying much attention right now.
So 6 of us.
5
We're trying
and
to.
a half.
We're buying healing potions.
Yep.
I'm not really buying anything yet.
I'm buying it for us. Well,
And
okay.
someone's opinion on that why?
Okay, 6. How much are your greater healing potions?
Uh, I have Greater Healing Potion at 100. I have Potion of Curing Moderate Wounds at 200.
Okay. And a regular potion of healing is 50.
50.
Okay. She's going to sit there. I'll see her literally close her eyes, think for a moment. And why is this not coming up? Okay.
There you go. I posted the price in the Discord.
Okay. She's going to say, give us 2. Give us actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Elise will
So
like shake his head no to be like, don't worry about me.
Arya kind of just puts her hand up, and she says,
Oh, and he brings
"Give
out one more, just might be a slight bit out of your price range, but he would always bring it up.
okay." Squint.
You have any idea how many times potions are ever asked for from him for healing?
True.
I misspelled vitality. I can't believe that. There. He thought he'd at least give you a few options.
So, okay, so she's gonna. You all see her like open up her eyes, and she says, "Based on what you are selling, I would like 12 regular healing potions, which should come to a total of 600 gold." And she's going to place the 600 gold down, and then she says, "And then I want 12 of the greater healing, and that should come to a total of 1,200 gold." And she's going to place the 1,200 gold down.
Works for me. I'll have the shipment made to order in just a few days. Any other potions for you and your compatriots?
I look at everybody. I think that's good. There'll be 2 greater healing and 2 regular potions each of us.
Works for me.
Yes.
Oh,
Thumbs
you
up.
said there was no healer.
That is correct.
Ah. I have experimental potion. If you want to try.
Raises an eyebrow. What is it?
It does not heal, but rather make one feel more empowered, more vigorous when you think big fight start.
Kind of like haste.
Let's see here. I gotta go find a good spell.
Oh, please put the monk on haste. Oh my god.
Listen, hang on. I'm going to post this in Roll20, and I want you all to just enjoy this because this is a spell I have prepared.
It is similar to false light.
Interesting. So 10 HP.
Yes.
Why didn't that work? That should have worked.
Oh, you have haste. Oh.
Hang on. Why are these not working? There it goes. There's that one. Okay, that one works. Does Mind Sliver work? Yes, that one works.
Is that? Oh, that's from Dragon Prince.
Okay, so some of these are working, but haste isn't working. Why is haste not working? I want haste to work.
Well, quit being so hasty. Haste makes waste, after all.
Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Well, I mean, how much is that one? There we go. I got haste to work.
No. Okay. Oh, the one to increase vigor. 150.
Sure, give it to the monk.
I'm sorry. I zoned out there. You gave what potion did you give the monk?
The potion of vigor.
Oh, he puts his hand up and shakes his head no.
I just look at him and say, "I've already bought it," and I shove it in your hands.
He won't take it. He'll open his pouch and he'll show that he only has 5 gold.
I look and say,
Sorry,
"I
Monk.
bought it."
Monk. As soon as you open your pouch to show off the gold you have 1,005 gold.
Where the did that come from? Hold on. Hold on.
Roll history with insight if you want to figure it out.
So history and then add my insight proficiency?
No, history, then roll insight. Okay. You will figure out as you're speaking to the Leonin, saying everybody will be well equipped for the trip. You felt a slight change in your coin purse, but not too much to take notice. If you can figure out what he did.
He blanks. If I knew he had been shopping.
I look and I say, "I told you all that I would take care of our expenses."
He still shakes his head at that particular potion.
Well, if the monk doesn't want it, I can take it.
Very well. I hand it to you.
I accept.
Anything else?
I look and I say, "Yes, I was just curious." And she's going to open up her notebook and flip through a few pages. And I say, "Do you have any Elysium berries? Or a branch of Yasgard him? Or a stalk of water wisp?"
I have any item you may be searching for with alchemy. Takes while to gather.
Does he sell birdseed?
Yeah.
Perfect. So she's gonna and I'll DM this to you so
Okay.
you can
Find the
like, you
cost
can
and
tell me
everything
the-
else. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell me the cost, so that way I'm not holding up too much more time. I don't wanna overpower the party.
Oh, it's fine. It's kind of hard to be overpowered once you see what happens.
No, it's not that. It's more of I don't want to keep the spotlight on me. Because that's what I feel like I'm doing in here, and I feel bad.
Oh, you're fine.
Hey, you're doing it much less than other people I know of.
Oh hell yes! You are by no means as bad as you think you are.
I look to the rogue and I say, quick question for you,
Yes.
and our coward friend, Gambit.
I am not a coward.
Do you do you
Not
two
afraid.
do either one of you use poisons?
No. Not needed.
It depends.
Okay, well, I'll just get some stuff to make sure that I have the items needed.
Hmm.
And she's going to write down a whole bunch of stuff and hand the piece of paper over to him. And again, I will get that to you at some point. And I say, I request all of these and these quantities if you do not mind.
Of course.
Thank you.
Will take time to gather. If rowdy and not patient, you can find bandit camp and get them off island. I'm sure you've heard from the guild master temporarily for island of bandit problem, or from the person, special individual who thinks of people as prizes, will not confer his name. Don't agree with his style.
Yeah. I think we've all had heard about this.
Does he have any potions of speed?
Potions, everything is made to order. I'll happily make what you request. I gotta go find potion of speed. There you are. Okay. I'll have to go find a cost for that. But yeah, I can definitely do a potion of speed.
How much would it be?
That's the problem. It's very rare, so it's. I'm gonna have to do a little research. But
Got a
yeah.
potion of strength.
Potion of strength. Oh, everyone needs potions now. Yes, we have all potions you need that are in the catalog or custom made if required.
I wish this had costs in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you want, you can use the thing that I use.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking through that when I get time.
I'm gonna have to check my books too.
I'll send this to you.
Okay.
Based on what this book says specifically, due to them being consumables. That's
Thank
based on the price
you.
where they're already half.
Okay.
Because all magic items that are consumables are automatically halved.
Oh, you have no idea of the cost market I have for even stronger items.
Yeah, so there you go.
Let me just send you this.
Jesus Christ.
Now, when I said let me think about it, I have some pretty powerful items.
Yeah.
So yes, cost we'll get back to. Shall make it for now.
Yeah, because if the cost is too much, he may not get it.
Do you?
Because he also wants to go
on the
talk to the
budget.
changeling. He won't talk. He wants to go meet the changeling about the flask and then ask about bracers.
Okay. Anything else from my esteemed acquaintances?
I think that might be everything. But...
Alrighty. Please leave me a note of what you want made, and I will gladly get to it.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah, I'm working on my thing right now. Smile.
Okay. After that, where do you guys want to go to now? The alchemist is bit slow, but always willing to help everyone.
Animals.
Oh, you want to go talk to... Oh, okay.
He got all excited for that.
Sorry, no, it's no one usually goes to them. I need to go find them.
How rare would a unicorn horn?
How rare is a unicorn?
I don't know. What about a tentacle of a mind flayer?
Ah, there it is.
No, those are pretty common.
Oh, okay.
I got one right here. There you go.
Oh, thank you. What about
Kill mind players all day long.
an Oni heart?
Oh, just write down your list and we'll discuss.
Okay.
Alrighty. As you guys slowly go towards the animal dens, you see 3 lizard folk sitting on the fence line, and they're all watching their animals, nice and keen. Their tail slightly raises off the ground as they kind of swivel towards you. Ah, talk. You bring food for the shop? Looking at you guys.
No.
No?
No. Not food.
Nope.
She looks at her companions. Not enough meat.
I pound my metal chest. You can hear the clang. No meat.
Rush Dragon could eat you.
Noisy.
Oh,
Not helpful.
fine. Why come to the yard if you're... Oh, you still have Sif, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. This is big. Strong.
Ah, so why come back?
They need you.
What?
They need you.
Oh. So, you all, not food with guild? Or just friend of talk?
Friend.
Ah. Definitely help. You need new animal companion? Familiar? What do you seek? Another lizard folk chimes up. We operate in a more a frowned upon method when taming. You go find them, and you get the animal's trust. Don't kill it, or let it kill you. So yes, they do speak. And they do take care of these animals. But what are you guys looking for?
Bird.
Bird? What kind of bird?
Well, I think I'm talking to our group, not to the lizard folk.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Do they sell birds?
Top points at the 10-man. Once bird.
Ah. Bird, always good choice. What bird does he seek?
What birds do they have?
She looks at the 10-man as if she's trying to read his mind. And then said, what kind you got?
Oh my god. He want flying bird or he want the bear? Bird bear.
Bird bear.
Bird bear. Owlbear?
I want to make sure it's within CR range. Yes, it is. Okay. That reduced threat wise. Yes. Bird bear. It's what they call them, but yes, it is an owlbear.
What's a bird bear? Talk.
Owl bear. Very growly. Maybe hurt you? Maybe hurt me? Him? Good friend.
If tamed, great ally.
I would like a bird friend.
I did send the homebrew rules of animal taming, of how you guys can specify what animal you want thematically. We can always work on this on one-on-one sessions. Goes a little more smoothly. So you can ask all the questions, and it makes it really easy.
Gotcha.
We are coming to the end. Any comments, questions, and concerns about the session?
I'm good.
We're okay.
Anything that I can do